So, before we get into the recap, let's take a tour of Yata.
Oh, this is great.
Alright,
I need this.
so up here is the High Hall. This is the main church, and this is the High House. This is where the wizards are that Oliver loves so much. Over here is the ruins of Rooney's house. Poor guy.
Ouch.
The Velvet Room, where Miss Adrian works. The Reprieve, the tower you guys just got.
We gotta get some map markers.
They're there. They're just, you can't. I gotta find a better color.
Oh, okay, I do see.
And then down here is my running list.
Oh, nice.
You need to send us that, bro.
No.
Oh.
Take better notes. No, I was kidding.
It is dropping it. All right, I guess I'm getting to work.
This is the Fae ambassador. Embassy, not ambassador. Not the house is not the ambassador.
But it's
They
for
live
the
in
face,
it.
so it could
Yes. True. I actually did write it down, but I haven't given it a letter. This is Grigori's house.
Herb? Okay.
be. See, I always thought for some reason he was up here.
I thought it was way on the others.
No, that's, because that's why you were on the, well, now you know.
Yep.
This area is the Wide. Nothing else is down there. This is the Blushing Mermaid, where Salvatore's main tavern is.
That's a little off the screen, but we good. Food.
We saw the ripple.
Yeah.
This is the Smuggler's Warehouse.
Mm-hmm.
This is the Ladies' Hall where Fort Hill holds up. This is where the party believes Russell's house is. This is Wilkier's place. And this is the police barracks and academy. Haven't really decided, but one of these places along the edge is the morgue.
It was on the same side as the church, and it was that one right there.
I was like, make it glow so I can see it.
Which one?
Was it this one?
No.
One straight
That-
over. There you
Yeah.
Okay. So,
I remember because it was between the guard barracks right across the bridge on the way to the church. Salvatore's bar is right next to the morgue.
it's just a coincidence.
What a coincidence. Is that on? Okay, that's awesome. Because I'm trying to capture the screen, and I didn't know that the legend was on there.
Yeah, it's the only place where I can put it where it's like a solid color.
No, that's great.
It's-
Because
Yeah,
normally I
I'm
have it
running
like
out of
down a little bit.
hey,
You could
in for more.
probably
That works
also
out.
Turn the image because it can probably rotate, and then it would fit on there like a nice sheet of parchment.
It's a. I wonder if I can. Nope. It does not go out of bounds. Okay. Anyway, so where we last left off. It's already starting off great. So you failed to ask some questions.
Welcome back.
Which led to a wild goose chase. I'm trying to figure out what's going wrong down in the Riverside district, River Tower district down here. Turns out that family members were being attacked, kids were trying to be kidnapped. After an incident where you ran into something called fetches that basically take on the form of whatever you're afraid of, you realize that they were targeting kids and trying to take them away. So you go back to Dax, your administrator? Secretary?
Executive assistant.
Personal assistant.
Executive assistant? There you go.
Assistant.
And you realize then in conversation with him that he was charmed by whoever gave him the mission, and you begin to realize something's not adding up here. After Russell goes to one of the bars, I believe it was the Three Flags Selling, to meet up with Wilkier. Wilkier instructs him, well, basically Wilkier makes sure that Russell's still alive and is kicking, and basically instructs him to get some sort of substance Russell leaves a note for Bayor over here, giving him some sort of instructions that I'm not exactly sure with the specifics, but nobody really needs to know. At which point, Bayor started asking around for this substance in the High Hall. Once again, Oliver's track record with the mages were fantastic. It led to a fun conversation, which left Oliver leaving in frustration, and Bayor had manipulated him into thinking that this stuff is necessary for the current quest, which then left us into another road of shenanigans, which was fantastic. But it was masterfully done because it got him moving, it just stopped him later.
Just be looking real hard, Oliver.
So y'all decide to lay a trap for the creatures because it was contained in the River Tower district. And so y'all come up with a brilliant plan to have Rooney play some music, draw all the families out, kind of be a solidarity thing for all the people that was kidnapped. So the kids started listening to him play music. The adults were sitting in the back watching. Y'all tracked where everybody left from. And that's where you see Olivia and Emily. You'll go up and have a conversation with the two children that you rescued earlier. While moving around, Adrian decides to take a look at the house that they came from and realize that Leah, the Winter Fae, was in there pretending to be their mother. Or technically she did adopt them, so she was their mother. Just nobody knew what she was. And she tells Adrian that the kids had already been replaced with changelings, and that if y'all want to see them again and protect them, y'all need to go into the Feywild. We leave off with you guys in that room, looking around, trying to decide what to do. She implies heavily that the kids may or may not be in danger. And the longer you guys wait, the more in danger they are.
We were also gathering mason jar type things to
Find the substance.
find a substance.
Right.
Are we coming back there?
I go down to the portal.
Yeah, we were just gathering the jars there.
Cool, just
Did
what?
she- She
Yeah.
opened the portal, right?
Yeah, whenever y'all ready, she said she'll open the portal.
Okay, yeah. For future reference, you can be more direct.
Hmm?
You don't need to abduct the kids. It's okay.
That's not how that works.
I was like,
I like I was direct. Damn, Johnny. But no, that's not how that works.
The
How
last
can
time
I-
you just came and spoke to me. That was fine.
No, I blackmailed you with your brother.
oh my goodness.
But you can blackmail me and then still come and tell me you're blackmailing me. You
That's
don't
what I
need
just
to
did.
blackmail me and then make us chase you into a different part of the city.
Well, you're not going to get any stronger. You're not going to survive in winter if you can't deal with this stuff.
It might not be something he wants to deal with if this is the bullshit he's got to go through all the time.
You don't know anything.
Neither do
Oh,
I.
Bayard's like, turn over. He lines up in it.
You just hear him hit the ceiling.
It's paused right now.
Is everyone ready to go?
We need to get messages out. People are going to need to know where we're at. You said there are extra
Are we going to
guards.
be long?
I don't think time works the right way.
Mhm.
As he looks at his pocket watch. Can you get one of your
Russell
guards?
shoots her.
Can you get some members of the guards just to give some messages out to a few key people?
Yeah, hold on. I'll run out and grab a couple from the crew that he had patrolling the area. I don't know
The terrible guards.
Yeah, no, you probably need to see it to believe it.
This dumbass guard.
This way, and he'll lead them back into the house, in the presence of Leah, with the group.
You
Okay.
see Leah turn and wink at him.
So, we've got to go help some kids she kidnapped. Don't fight her.
I didn't kidnap my kids. They're right out there. They were pets to everything.
But no, you just said they aren't the ones that we think they are. Those ones are in the Fae.
This is gonna become an alligator scenario pretty quick.
Oh, no. Okay.
We got another game.
Okay. So,
They're looking at each other and Leah and you and you.
I need you to let Seraph know that I'm going to be gone for a minute, and I don't know how long, because time doesn't work right.
And Gregory.
And Grigori, his house is a little creepy,
And Decker.
and go to the reprieve, and let Decker know. Do you need to let anyone know?
Decker is my detective friend. Dax is.
You correct him?
Yep.
Okay.
No, because he's like, okay, this is. People are gonna
They're
die.
like taking notes. They're scratching notes. They're retaking notes.
You need to let anyone know anything? You guys got it?
Yeah. What's wrong with time?
Say it back to me.
Time is broken.
Inspiration.
Time is broken. You don't know how long you're gonna be gone. Talk to Seraph. Talk to Decker in the reprieve. Talk to Grigori. Did we miss anything?
That's fine, as long as Decker gets word.
How did you break time?
I don't know.
We'll
Where we're
explain when we get
going-
back.
Where we're
explain when we
going,
get back.
time is broken.
Russell's just in the corner.
Why would you go to a place where time is broken?
Because that's where the kids are that we need to save.
But she said her kids are out there. We can just go check.
Nope. Mm-mm. This isn't just the time to follow orders. Have I led you guys wrong yet?
It's the first time for everything, sir. And I'm feeling really close to it.
Hey, when everyone thought there's a crocodile head in the reprieve that proves otherwise. Alright, go!
They leave.
You're like, mush, yeah!
Well, that was entertaining. Are y'all ready to go?
I am now, yeah.
She opens up a door.
Do we just go through?
Russell steps through the door.
Yes.
Yeah,
Yeah, you're gonna follow.
Right.
With smoke. Smoke.
Get to the
You
80s
all-
montage of us just traveling through the thing.
When you come through the portal, you're standing in the apartment again. The time has gone. It was daylight outside, and now it is darkness. It's night. You are carrying Olivia. You got a hole in your chest that goes, not your chest, but your armor. You're missing a boot. Y'all breathing heavily. And everybody roll some percentage dice for me.
34.
You have 34% of your max HP.
24, which is my number.
Well, whatever your HP, what do you want it to be at? Go for it.
I'll do 24.
Just
Because everybody else.
dead.
It's time for real gear.
90.
90% of your HP.
19.
19% of your HP.
20.
20% of your HP.
Mm-hmm.
You're breathing heavily.
Yeah.
Adrian's carrying Emily. You're carrying Olivia. As you guys turn around, you see like this claw, like this big hand, probably the size of a bear, shaggy white hair, reaching through before the portal shuts and just cuts the paw off. And it's just sitting on the floor for a little bit before it turns into silver dust and kind of blows away. Leah's nowhere to be found.
I'm gonna start patting myself down. If I don't know what's going on, if like everyone check yourselves.
Yeah, Russell's checking
I've got
to
a
see
hole.
how many holes he's got.
Is it
Are you
big?
all right?
It's a lot.
I don't know. I'm
gonna check
kind
him
of scared to
over.
look.
I'm gonna look him over.
Nope, he's fine. I mean, his arm is kind of shredded a little bit, but
You're gonna have to get this worked on, but you look okay. You feel all right?
Besides being heavily wounded, is there anything missing?
nothing's missing.
What's wrong with your worm feet?
In your human hand.
They're just normal feet and normal
And your teeth.
I'm a freak.
Roll an investigation on yourself.
Become an owner holder.
18.
I need the two of you guys to roll perception, and the DC 16.
That would be a dirty 20.
Okay.
21.
Okay. Now I need you guys to do a contested sleight of hand. If whoever succeeds has more of this, if someone is by more than 5, the other person has all.
11.
11? What do you got?
5. I rolled a 2.
Hey, Russell's got off.
So you have 3 uses of Essence of Twilight.
Knowledge didn't guide me.
We still in the Feywild?
Hyper out.
No, this is their house.
Bear's gonna check the
Things are
time.
different. Their house in the Feywild.
Bear's gonna look
Well-
outside.
No, do you not remember going into the
It's a
Feywild?
busy city.
We just walked out of a portal. We
Yeah.
just walked into a portal. So, is this an illusion? Are you real? No, look towards Olivia.
What are you? Are you real? I'm real. Like, what are y'all doing in my house?
I'm gonna start ritually casting detect magic.
Okay.
Well, we rescued you.
From what? Where were we?
Well, that giant hand that was coming through the hole that we just crawled through, that's now like that silver dust that's disappearing before your eyes.
Never seen anything like it.
What's the chance Russell knows anything about change?
I will let you roll an Arcana.
Okay, it's just
You may assist at advantage.
what?
You can roll
So-
advantage. He can
okay.
roll the soul.
Russell does not know anything. 6.
What am I rolling?
Arcana.
That is a 21.
Nice.
So basically, there's Changeling, the race. This is not exactly what we're talking about. Changeling in Fey lore or creatures that replace the kids that have been kidnapped. So that the family doesn't know that they've been kidnapped. So you would know that the best way for you to identify them, because they're what they do is innate to them. It's not going to be magical or pure magical. Would be to test their blood.
Would silver work on it? I've been playing a lot of Witcher, so if not, that's
No, you're good. So
Nice.
I'm trying to remember if they have silver would overcome their resistance if you attack them, but I don't think they have resistance. So in this case, it would just feel like a normal blade.
What are y'all trying to figure out?
I was just trying to determine if Russell would know how to tell if these are the real kids.
This is Bayer asking you two, since I would assume you were talking or thinking or
No,
pondering.
Russell was just
no.
thinking.
Never mind.
Yeah, like,
That's fine.
that's one of the things. Like when it's an original idea, he can't really express himself that easily. So.
He sits over and frowns and
Yeah.
So where's Aunt Leah?
Well, she's. Oh. This. Do we give them back to her?
She's
I
the
thought
one
she
that
was here.
adopted us.
Yeah, but she's a lady from the place through the portal that we just went that used you as like leverage to get us to go in there and do something.
Our mom used us as leverage.
Do you know what leverage is?
No, but it sounds bad.
It's not great. Yeah, I don't really know.
You don't know
Are we
what
even
leverage
in
is?
our normal realm right now? And Adrian will like look around.
Yeah,
things like
outside everything's fine.
The hand turned to silver dust,
Yeah,
which it does when we're home.
home. Yep.
So we're oh
So
yeah,
we're back.
cool. That's good.
Anybody find any of that stuff we were looking for? And then Bayer's gonna be like, "You see any on the kids?"
What stuff?
The stuff I told you to look real hard for.
Wait, but I thought you couldn't see it because it made you like.
You see, it's just dark.
Yeah.
Russell
Do I have any on?
and pull out a single mason jar. That's its point.
Interesting. Okay.
Well,
If my magic thing goes off, will that be magical? Since it's not, or since it's in its primary form? Or would it be like a space where it's not? You know what I'm
I
saying?
would say, since it's not like a spell, it's not defined,
Gotcha.
but you can tell that it has a kind of a mute aura.
Yeah. Okay.
It might be a little hard to identify the other ones because he's got a magical cloak on, which might obscure it.
Well, you have 3 vials worth. Well, depends on how you divvy it up. That's probably what would fit in the mason jar. But if you want to split it up some more, you can.
Oh, wait, then he's pulled out a single vial.
That's fine. Yeah, because
No, I
we had some
figured
vials in
a
there.
single use is the whole mason jar, right?
wait. So once we did whatever we did in there, we were supposed to. What were we supposed to do?
Well, we were supposed to get the kits back. We got them.
Yep.
And then, if we could, along the way, try to find Essence of Twilight, some black substance.
Wait, I was supposed to witness something.
Did you?
Do we have to go back?
I mean, whether you remember it or not, I don't know.
I need to remember.
How
Rooney,
would we do that?
open your mind.
Go back? Well, we got the little bell things, right?
Wait, do we have to go back?
Russell
Well, if-
checks to
if
see
we
if he
didn't
still
witness
has the
the
spell
thing-
from Summerbook.
Maybe there's a way we can figure out if he did with not having to go back.
Also, we went into a portal. I don't remember coming out of one other than this one. Or going into a separate portal.
But isn't that how? Well, we came through a portal though.
Yeah, but then we would have ended up somewhere.
We
Other than-
ended up here.
Yeah, but where's here?
Well, here is where we were.
Oh, we're just gonna walk outside. I don't know.
The band waste.
It was like 100% going to be Beetlejuice, and you open up and the sandworms are out there. It's like, yep.
You see ruins of an ancient city.
Oh.
The bright
day it was.
And you're going to look for anything that's like a clock or a watch.
It looks like 3 hours in the future, but since it only tells 12 hours, that could be, you know what I mean?
What's it look like outside?
Said it was dark, wasn't it?
It was dark. It looks like by the state of the city, it's still early dark. People are still on the street, walking, talking.
Is anyone walking by?
Yeah.
Excuse me.
How can I help you, officer? You need to...
Yeah.
It's just-
No, I'm fine. No, kind of adjust Olivia on his hip, who's actually just about as tall as him. I'm like, oh, I'm just gonna let go. Was there a concert here today?
Yeah.
Nice. Yeah, we made it back.
Do you know who played in this concert?
I don't know his name. He was playing...
Was it this kid?
Hey! Why did you just leave in the middle of the concert?
We had to go rescue some kids through a
Portal.
Okay.
I'm not sure.
Y'all rescued those kids through a portal. Excellent. After a concert.
It's like, can you come into this house? That's we just make them disappear.
Russell's just standing in the doorway bleeding.
That was one hell of a portal.
These 3 look pretty heavily injured,
Oh, yeah.
right?
Oh, yeah.
Can I try to cast Healing Word on one of them?
Yeah, nothing happens though because you're out of spells.
Should
And real
we
potions,
should we go see Father Fort Hill maybe and
Do
get
I
you
have
guys
to
patched
do it?
up?
That would be great. Let's
Looks
go
like
there.
one.
Yeah, let's
He
head back
usually
to
has, like bandages and stuff.
Fort Hill.
Olivia, Emily, if you want to come with us to the church until we find out where Leah is.
Why is it every time we meet y'all we go back to the church?
Okay, it's been twice.
I met you twice.
You don't have to go back to the church if you don't want to.
No, it's fine. I just don't understand why we don't stay with Auntie Leah. She was very fun. Very nice.
I mean, is she here?
You can come stay with me.
Is she around?
No, she's gone. Someone's gonna have to
That's
teach these
been
children
your
about
power
abandonment
level.
issues. All right, we'll go to the church.
You can go to the church.
Well, that don't like we got bandages and stuff.
At least let him look us over, and then we can.
Yeah, I mean, Father Forthill can do some of his holy magic things that make like the wounds stitch up.
I really want to make one of you guys be. I feel like that's too much of a liberty.
Excuse me.
It's like as Fort Hill looks over, it's like you have a fake wedding ring on or something like
Oh,
that.
Totally be all over.
That's it. That's what I bore witness to.
that would be awesome.
Well, no, I won't take that much of a liberty with y'all characters. Right, so you make it to Fort Hill. Did you want to go somewhere else?
No, she'll follow.
Okay.
She's just with the kids. We're just like, let's go to this stupid church.
Fort Hill greets y'all. Why is it every time y'all come here, y'all beat up?
With yeah, okay.
How can I help you, kids?
Well,
And Beowulf.
a couple of them they look pretty bad. We don't really know what happened
I need to remember something.
in that.
Okay.
We were supposed to witness something. None of us remember,
That's problematic.
but we did save the kids, so that's good.
Maybe we should start at the beginning.
So, and go through the spiel of basically your recap. We're going to tell them. And we went into this portal and came back out with some children, and we're all beat up.
Do you still have some more of the leather that I can use? I gotta repatch my.
Sure, and he cast probably 3 spells to top all of you off at this point.
Need the
So, I take it we should find another home for the children?
I mean, she agreed to be their mother.
Yeah, but she also put them in the Fey place for like I don't know. That doesn't seem okay.
I don't think that's super okay either, but
Yeah, I'm not giving these kids back to Winter Seed. So, Saeed.
Fair enough.
Whatever it was.
No, I mean, kids can still visit her, but we need to get you in a different.
No.
no.
That was not James. That was Russell.
Yeah, that's why he looks at you kind of like, oh, okay, I must be wrong if Russell's saying no. It's normally just a.
the hand on shoulder.
No, he needed a boob.
Yeah, put his arm right now. Oh wait, no, he already is.
Yeah, no. Yeah, we need to get you place somewhere else.
Okay,
Cool.
that was fun.
Is there anything you can do to help with the amnesia? Loss of memory?
I don't
Blackout.
think I can. There's only one spell that I know that might. I'm checking right now.
Grigori might be a better
At least one divine spell.
fit for that.
But we're here.
That's no 100%.
He'll be the next stop.
Yeah, and we can get food on the way because that's across town, and it's late. Unless we ate, you think we ate inside the place?
How hungry
Okay,
is
this is
Russell?
not like a magical spell on you. This would not work. So, huh?
So how hungry is Russell?
Did you eat lunch?
I don't know.
Well, no, you know,
Oh, it's only like
yeah, it's been like 3 hours. Yeah.
I don't remember. Didn't we get was the 3 flag sailing? That was the previous night.
Yeah, that was previous.
Yeah,
so-
Russell probably hasn't eaten since he had a sandwich at the 3 flag sailing.
Probably hungry. No, actually, you're starving because y'all were literally, from the looks of things, running for your lives for something.
What day is it?
He gives you the name of the day, Friday,
That it currently was.
that it could.
Just to confirm. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, that's one thing.
So we witnessed, maybe the thing.
Well,
Well, I guess I can go let. We can go let Seraph,
roll me
Grigori,
a history check.
and Decker.
Do you want that at disadvantage?
Mm.
I appreciate that. 18.
You knew the contract. You get the kids if you were successful in the thing. You have kids.
If I what?
If you were, the contract was you go in there, witness something for her, then you would get the kids back. Or if you have the kids,
So we did it.
yes.
You don't remember.
Yeah, it's gonna suck. Y'all should do better at this D&D game.
If only we've taken better notes on our time at the table.
It's like, what?
I think that if Grigori can help us, I mean, we can contact Leah.
How do we do that?
There's a bell.
Wrong one.
Hmm. Well, the favor could be
Not
to get
necessarily.
back with Leah.
Yeah, Tanya just grabs Leo and is like, "Come on!" That's not gonna end poorly.
Okay. Well, hey, Grigori's next stop.
That's further problem.
Yeah. Yeah.
Problem for future us.
We remember.
Oliver will stop by back in the barracks to report in and let Sarah know, or the ship captain, that he's returned from his mission in the portal.
A report, please.
Yeah. Can I get it to you tomorrow?
Sure. You never make things easy, do you? It works
Nope.
out. I ain't complaining, but there's always simpler solutions.
Yeah. Still trying. Yep.
Is Decker in there?
Mm,
If it's late, if it's nighttime, she might be off.
for the most part, she works day shift unless she's actually investigating something at night, which means she probably won't be there anyway. So,
That's fine.
Well, when Decker gets in, let her know also that we're back.
we'll do. You look like shit.
Not really. I got a hole in my armor, but I got, like, hold out some leather. I'm gonna stitch it up later.
Go to sleep. At
Well,
your place. In the barracks. With smoke.
right beside me.
I'm just kidding.
No.
just
Just sticks his he just sticks his hand
No,
through
he-
reality. He tears.
I'm going back in. Zero tolerance.
Yeah.
oh,
Okay, so to Grigori's.
Yep.
Yep.
We walk.
Russell is hanging back slightly to try to see if anybody's like following or keeping an eye on him or anything.
roll. You doing this stealthily?
Yeah.
Alright, roll me both stealth and perception.
Oliver will pull out the drift glove. You go, hell yeah.
Is it dark enough that I can
Was. Well, how far back are you standing?
wait? Oh, you just how big is that light?
It casts a light spell.
It's 15, but 15, I think.
Not the light spell. That's like 60 and 60.
I thought it actually does a torch.
Well, it once a day you can cast light.
And you used it to cast light.
Understood. Okay.
No, it can do
Daylight,
light
I'm sorry.
and
Daylight.
dawn.
Yeah, that's what I'm
So it
saying.
casts the light spell.
Right.
Which is 15.
I thought that was the same as a torch.
Did you cast Dawn or did you cast.
I cast.
Does it say
light.
Dawn?
Yeah, there's one that says dawn.
I thought it was daylight. Because Dawn is like a super powerful, does 40-10 radiant damage.
It should be daylight.
Oh, if it's
Sorry,
supposed to be
sorry, that's what
daylight,
I think
is
you
it?
named it this,
We named it Dawn.
the wood.
The word is Dawn in Celestial.
Oh, okay. Got it. And that does daylight.
Yes.
Correct. And this is a 20 foot.
Light is or day?
Yeah. So
light.
did you cast daylight or light?
I cast light.
Okay. Daylight is a 60-foot radius sphere of bright light, and then an additional 60 foot of dim. So you'd be
he cast-
walking around with
He
the
casts light.
I know, but just for future reference.
Yeah.
Russell is a little over 40 feet back.
Gotcha. Okay, so stealth
To
check.
walk down the street. Roll initiative.
21.
All right, and perception.
All of us, or
No, he
Oh.
wanted to keep an eye out.
I'm going to use King Who Recall to get advantage on him.
Okay.
That would be a 19.
Okay. You arrive at Grigori's.
You want to talk to him by yourself?
That would probably be a good start here.
We'll hang back a bit.
Hello? Hello, Grigori?
You hear the going downstairs. He opens the door.
Did the guards come?
No.
I'll be back.
Need to talk to Oliver about that.
It's only been 3 hours, and you didn't tell him where he lived or which Grigori is it.
And he's got to go admonish himself.
So,
He doesn't know that.
We took a jaunt to the Feywild.
Were you invited?
Yes.
Less stupid.
Thank you. We had a job to do.
Winter, summer.
Winter. More
Take it back.
stupid. I know. I'm tipping the scales.
Well, see, now you're talking about scales. What happened to you?
I don't know. Can you help?
I need to see you bleed.
Father Porthill did top me off,
his
right?
lance ready.
Do what?
Father Porthill did top me off, right?
Did we not send him in there?
And I'm gonna
We did.
summon my
I thought it was something doing in the doorway.
packed weapon as a dagger and my finger. How much?
Once he sees a few, well, actually, he brings you like this little bowl.
I don't need to fill this, right?
No, just one draw. Alright. You're human.
Excellent.
How are you alive? How do you, like, the last time you were here, your place got burned down and you were being chased by a fallen angel, and now you're going into the Feywild.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Alright, we're just,
I don't know what happened there.
yeah, no. Yeah, there's a reason people don't go into the Feywild.
I need to bear witness or give testimony at something about whatever I witnessed at the Accords meeting in a few months, and I don't remember what I witnessed.
Hold up. Let's back this up. So you have to give testimony about something you don't remember at the Accords, where all of the heads of states of all of the races and magical creatures, and where people like dragons and the queens of Fae and Asmodeus are all gonna be there.
Dragons come to the Accords?
Mhm.
Yes. Yes.
How do you not remember? That seems like a terrible thing.
I agree. Can you help Grigori?
Told you.
I don't know the spell.
Can you awaken dead parts of my mind?
No. But luckily I am a wizard. I can go to the library and see if I can learn a spell that lets me look into your mind. I don't know it currently. I'll have to learn it.
Okay.
That will take time and funds.
Do I have any gold on me? Do I have the
I
gold?
mean, you weren't robbed, so whatever you have, you have.
What is it? You looking up, baring your teeth. I was thinking, you okay?
Well, that's just sad. It's actually not that bad. I just don't remember the rules.
Of D&D.
No, of how much it costs to, what each level of spell cost when learning it. And instead of ballparking it and screwing you, I'm going to actually look it up. Because you, I think, gave everything away last time. I don't remember. That was you. Never mind.
Yeah, that's me.
Wait, you gave everything away?
And he gave you 500 gold.
You keep trying to fucking do that. I'm like, no,
I'm gonna get you.
I owe 200. I owe you 80.
So it's 100 gold pieces.
Or a little more.
Yeah, no, it's 80, bro.
I will give him 100 gold pieces.
Is it a second level spell?
All right,
When should I?
I'm going to the high hall probably in 2 or 3 days, so I'll pick up the scroll there and learn it.
Okay, so come by after that.
Yeah.
Okay.
Hopefully it works.
He comes back like, put this tab under your tongue.
I'm pretty worried.
Well, I mean, were you successful?
I witnessed whatever it was. I'm sure of that because the kids came back.
Well, since you like to make deals with Faye, you could probably just make another one to remember if you had to.
I do not like to.
Or you keep doing something you don't like.
She keeps.
Now you know why they do it, right?
Yes.
We just hear murder.
Once you make one, you're in deep forever.
I was adopted when I was like 8.
That's no excuse.
There's rules on contracts. They don't just like, except for the Fae, you can't just like walk up to an 8-year-old and have them sign something on the street.
Well, it's probably easier than getting it.
Yes, it's much easier. And they treat adults differently.
That was my mom. He is a bitch.
Did you get something from it?
No. The kids came back, but she abducted them.
No, I'm
to
talking
begin-
about the first one.
Yeah. She's my mom.
That's just fucked up. That is how that works. Was it power or was it favor?
I imagine it had something to do with power, because otherwise I wouldn't probably have any aptitude. I don't like the books.
You see Kugoi's eyes go, whoop! As he pieces it together, he's like, yeah, okay.
She didn't tell me it was power. Said she was going to be my mom.
Well, has it worked out for you so far?
Until recently.
Well, maybe it won't go terrible. What did you trade her for it? What did you agree to do?
For her to be my mom.
That's what you agreed?
I was going to be her child.
Huh.
I have to say, you hear the record.
Okay. I wouldn't choose a
It's
faithful
not this
mom.
one that keeps coming around.
Well, yeah. You would recognize it, right?
Yeah.
Are you sure?
Yeah.
Alright.
I'm the conjure the most recent image I have of her.
Well, maybe it's they like messing with you because of who your mom is, or maybe you made a deal with the Summer Fae and the Winter Fae just don't like you because they never like each other.
Do you think she'll be at the Accords?
I hope to God you didn't make one with one of them.
One of the who?
Anybody that would be at the Accords.
I think I need a map.
Come on in. The hammock's always open.
I'm gonna. Well, I need to update them on the. I mean, when you might be able to help us recover our memories, or at least mine, and fill them in.
We'll start with yours. If they're in most of it, you can just tell them.
I'm gonna go update them. I'll see you in 3 days.
Good luck. I would suggest not making any more deals.
Well lit around the front suit is Gregorius.
It's nice. Contrary to what your brother says about his living situation.
They're open skeleton mouths. Candles.
Blue flames coming out.
I will relay information. So
Couple days.
hopefully in like 3 days he might be able to help out. He has another spell off the top of his head. I gave him what he needs to learn it.
It's very kind of you. Is he going to teach you afterwards?
I don't think I'd be able to,
Just a thought.
but to have it, at the disposal's nice.
That is excellent.
Back to the reprieve.
You don't want to do anything else before y'all turn in for the night?
Oliver will write his report, which will be one of the shortest reports he's ever wrote.
Walked in the portal, walked out a portal with kids.
Russell will follow along with everybody for a little bit, and then at some point split off to go to the bushing market.
Okay.
To talk to Sal.
Right. You're back.
Pulls out one of the vials.
And what is this?
Essence of Twilight.
How much of that do you have? That will certainly help you procure what you want. It takes a very special person to make it. And on top of that, to pay them to keep their mouth shut.
Name.
I'm gonna have to keep that one too close to my vest. They would do it for probably 50,000 gold. You don't just walk around with these things. There's a reason why they're restricted and banned. And the only way to do that, because of the nature of them, is to restrict the knowledge on how to make them.
What? That's this part when you hit 50,000, be like, I'm at 200.
Just holding on to it.
You could sell that for quite a penny, but I don't know, like,
To who?
where I could go to actually purchasing one. I mean, probably that bottle there is worth like 20,000 gold.
Russell lays an egg.
Leaves. He visibly tenses.
Walking around with 60,000.
He slides it into a different bucket. And then just kind of gives a two.
Who do you give it to?
Who might find something like this valuable?
While me and other people like me, of course.
I just so happen to have two more.
Well, now, I'll tell you what. I'll get the ring. It will take some time, made free of charge, if I can have the opportunity.
Just like this is just screaming consequences.
You will find out eventually because you're about to fuck around.
He steps forward and hands him two of the vials.
Yeah, I'll need the third to make the thing.
Let me collateral.
What are you gonna do with 60,000 gold pieces of collateral?
Fucking Lamborghini, man. I don't know.
I don't even think I have 60,000. I mean, I have a bank.
Russell now owns a bank.
That I'll get on return. Because that's how collateral works.
He wrestles like.
Inside check.
Fortunately, he can't smile because he has but a beak.
He shows his human being. Look, I haven't screwed anybody before. I won't screw you now. I mean, people that break my rules, I kill them all the time. But
He's gonna. Does he believe that first part?
he's well known for it.
Okay.
Anytime one of his gets thrown in jail, you know the most expensive lawyers show up to bail him out. Unless they break one of his rules, and then they show up and break him out, and you never see him again.
He's gonna set the third bottle down.
All right. Month and a half, 2 months.
Check my notes.
All right. Like doing business with you.
Always so.
Dip out. Heading back to the reprieve.
Alrighty. Anybody else doing anything? You doing the report? Do you do it at your barracks?
Mhm.
Okay. You're in the reprieve? Gregori's or the reprieve?
The reprieve.
We should go to the reprieve.
Perfect. And you're at the reprieve also?
I mean, he'd get back a little later, but nobody saw him disappear, and that's kind of what he does.
Alright. Everybody want to take a long rest?
Yep.
Alright. 8, 10, however many hours y'all want to passes. It'll probably be like 10 or 11 if you guys want to wake up at a decent 6 a.m. But
72.
There you go.
okay, it's the next morning. What do y'all do? Just go about your normal days. What does that look like?
If this is the weekend, I'm assuming Dax will be off, so I'm not going to check in with him. Just get up and do the normal Saturday routine, go work out with a buddy and, eat bonfire.
Well, I thought you may go on Oliver's morning run with them. I'm like, I didn't know that was a thing, but sure, let's do it.
It's really difficult running this hat.
After your guys' workout, would someone mind going with me to the embassy?
Oh,
Wait, what embassy?
The Fey embassy?
The one that's abandoned?
It's not abandoned anymore.
The one that was previously abandoned.
Oh. Okay.
Excellent. Thank you.
What about you?
She'll go with Rudy.
So you all go to the Fey Embassy.
Yeah.
Okay. You'll show up.
Hello?
The guard's just looking down at you. Hello.
Hello.
Can we speak with someone?
Yeah, you're speaking to me.
Can we speak to one of the ambassadors?
Kid, really?
Yeah, we
doing
just
this?
came back.
Really?
Name one fact from the Fey realm that makes me want to believe you.
We went through a portal. We don't remember what we saw when we came out of the portal.
How do you know you went to the Fey realm?
Because a scary hand was reaching through and got locked off
What?
and turned into silver dust.
Did we just leave the? We just left the big bear paw thing there.
It turned silvery dust.
Okay, I missed that part. Yep. I was like, shit, we had evidence.
No.
I mean, do I need to go file a form?
I mean, you could start with an appointment.
Can we speak to someone and make an appointment?
No.
What if we
Is this part of
really
a city guard or a special Fey?
Special hired by the Fey.
Pedro,
It's
try to
a
catch a
new
drunk
program.
person.
You don't happen?
Okay, I'm pretty sure Fey have advantage and to draw, so go for it.
Sure.
Is that me doing
Yeah, it would be.
what's your DC?
What is it? Against my intelligence, and so it's 8 plus my proficiency, so at 13.
Okay, they rolled a natural 16, so
Go.
We were witness to something in the Winter Court that I think whoever's upstairs would find interesting.
The Fey embassy's for both courts, right? It's like a neutral.
Mm-hmm.
Well, and I don't know if you talked to the other guards that were here the last time.
No guards. We did last time.
Oh.
At least y'all were here.
No, is that what he's saying?
No, I'm okay. So
No,
go ahead.
Oliver?
I don't know what you don't remember. Or you just
No, it's just me and Oliver.
okay.
The ones with the hooved feet and the horns, they got real upset.
That
Yeah, the
sounds,
three brothers, the sailors.
Bat.
They heard this catatonic.
He's like,
Please, can we make an appointment?
he starts looking around for somebody that has some magical video recorder. Like, what is going on here?
I mean, you don't seem terribly busy. Certainly, you can see us.
Well, I am busy. My job is to keep you out.
I pour a bowl of rice in front of you, or you didn't need to count every bit of them.
Maybe he has a case of the ligma and he'll wink at Adrian.
Think about what?
Lick my balls! And he'll just start laughing.
God
And I'll
damn
just
it.
be like, oh, where do we need to go to, like, make an appointment? I guess I can go back and talk to Sarah. Then he starts
guards are
walking
down.
away. Yeah, those are my words. You heard it.
I keep hearing that one part, and I think the doorbell's going off. That door. That
Yeah,
was
but he's,
that was cool.
Oliver's about 15 feet away. Having one. So do I really need to go, like,
inspiration.
get someone higher up in the city guard that is going to listen to me
Do you know how
to have me?
embassies work?
No.
It's like it's their own country. They don't have to listen to whatever you say.
Or your guards,
Yep.
or your wizards, or your divine people.
So if we just wanted you to leave, we
How did you get into the paper? If it exists.
through this lady named a special Fey lady.
Okay. Why don't you go ask the special Fey lady for permission?
Because then we'll have to go do some other thing in your God's forgotten realm.
Russell kind of tries to get Adrian's attention
Was it God's Forgotten?
aside and pulls out the little bell. Kind of.
Oh God!
Oliver accidentally bumps into you.
How would we get in contact with her?
How do you normally get in contact with him?
They get in
She
contact.
don't,
goes
we
up
get-
and blackmails me.
Yes.
Winter, eh?
Yep.
Ah, you know that.
That's fun people.
No.
Look, man, like, you can go file at the High Hall. There's a channel to do it, and we'll make an appointment for you. But I'm not, like, yo, what do you want? Like, what are you trying to
Well, whatever
accomplish?
we experience, we've seemed to have forgotten. And it's in his head.
And we're supposed to present something about it at the Accords meeting, which I assume your bastards are going to be at.
Roll me a persuasion check.
Oliver's just back to
Can Russell help by holding up the bell?
Let's see if he recognizes the bells.
Yeah.
Was Adrian helping me anyway,
Yeah.
so I get advantage?
Yeah.
Yeah, you can get an advantage, but he looks at the bell and he's like, I thought y'all worked with Winterfell.
Do you have a decent season
Oh,
for every single one of you?
Well, there's
Are
the
you a
two lesser
midsummer?
ones, spring and fall, but they're like the redheaded stepchildren.
17.
17? He actually believes you, if that makes you feel any better, but his stance doesn't change.
All right.
It's fine. You
Well,
just
just
show up
back
at the Accords, and you'll just get your head chopped off.
can we get
And then
your
we can blame
name?
him. And then I can just come back and kill him. It's fine. Don't worry about it. it'll be a-okay.
I can show up to these things.
I think at that point it would be less about cutting off your head and more about digestion.
Yeah, well, there's a rule there where you can't spill blood on the floor. If you do,
So you're
you're killed.
or
That might spill
Hold.
blood. They might snap his neck, quarter him, take him someplace,
and
and
then-
then kill him. But, you know,
and then say what was in
quartering
his head was very
Make
important.
lots of blood.
I don't know if they stop at the right time.
Uh,
And things, keep in mind, this is Fey rule, so
And can
just have to be
Oliver takes out his
technically
notepad,
correct.
kind of gets his little pencil.
Can I
Can I have your name?
Got that both of you at the same time. This- mm, I just a list of random ass names.
I was gonna say if it's a girl, I'm sure we have a laundry list of.
the ex-girlfriend?
My name is Helio.
Helio.
And Helio. So let's say whatever was in his head was so important to this Accords, and
So important that he forgot it.
you know that's not how that works. But then we can place the blame squarely on your shoulders when we can't
Who made
supply
the
the
deal?
required information.
Well, how about we make a deal?
Yeah, we can make a deal.
How's Faye?
Him.
I owe a favor to a Faye.
That means we get better deals.
I'm screwed just
So
like
you're
you
like
are,
a
bud.
discount.
I have a feeling he's going to be more of a discount.
Oliver, look the other way.
What would you say if you were trying to avoid a Fae? Where would you go? Just like say you didn't remember what you needed to remember and needed to get as far away from here as you could.
Well, not the embassy.
Right.
And you'll start to laugh.
We have a few months before this is,
I don't know. I mean,
applicable. I'm just curious.
the devils and the Fae haven't gotten along for a little bit, so hell?
Wouldn't suggest it.
Did you just tell us to go to hell?
Well, yeah, that's where he would
That
go.
was, that was pretty good, man. Don't go to Knuckle Bump.
Non-extradition? Do they have an embassy here?
Why don't you make a deal with one of them, maybe? I
Does he Knuckle Bump Oliver?
Mhm.
But you guys saw it. He just assaulted an officer.
No.
No.
Still don't know how that works.
Yeah, I mean, it would have been funny.
Get down on the ground.
Technically, I
Does he
assaulted an
seem-
officer on my side of the line.
Does he seem sufficiently distracted by Oliver that I could potentially sneak past him? Even then, he'll be like, "Where'd that girl go?"
I mean, you could. It's broad daylight, and you have to climb the wall.
excuse me.
She's like, "This isn't going anywhere." So she'll try a stealth check. When he goes to fist bump Oliver, she's like, "Uh huh."
I mean, you're gonna have to do good. It's broad daylight. You gotta climb a wall. It's like,
Barrett sees your wheels turning. Like you just want to get in there.
Well, she could actually she'll send her familiar in.
okay.
Yeah, she'll send the familiar in instead.
Is there a gate here?
Yeah.
Okay, so it can just
But
go.
It wasn't like. It's like
Like a wrought iron gate, or is it just
And
fully?
so it is a wrought iron gate.
So there's gaps.
There is gaps for the familiar to fit in, and there's like a little door inside of the thing that you could open for one. Like it's like the big gate is just there for decoration. Yeah.
100% shot put on over the.
It's really nice talking to you, guy.
I guess stealth check from the cat. Can you summon it away from you? Because you might be able to summon it on the other side. Well, that's like.
Yeah.
Well,
It does this every
because
time.
it wouldn't have died, so she would have it. She would have it with her, so she doesn't have to resummon it.
Right, but you can pop it in and out without going through the whole 10 minutes, right?
Yeah.
It's just if it's dead, you have to do the
Correct.
It's got
The
a
question is how
plus
far
four
away
stealth.
can you bring it back? I want to say it's 30 feet, but I would double check. Well, he's looking that up. Well, good luck with your problem. I know how it feels to be thoroughly screwed. I'm doing this for life.
Ooh.
So,
What deal did you make?
a bad one. That's all you ever make with them.
Was it summon? It was the weapon.
See, that's the amazing part of it.
Like what
Is
part
there
of the fall?
anyone
Was
in
it
the
like
fall
the,
here right now?
the small growing
That's right.
season of the fall?
That's why we're here guarding, is because we're neutral. Hmm?
No, I was just ribbing you.
Thank you.
I think he's got that going on.
I'm just waiting to see if Oliver passively notices the cat.
So it's within 100 feet. I can communicate with it telepathically. Then, additionally, as an action, I can see through its eyes. But as an action, you can temporarily dismiss your familiar. It disappears in a pocket dimension. Alternatively, you can dismiss it forever. And then as an action, while it's temporarily dismissed, you can cause it to reappear in an unoccupied space within 30 feet of you.
Okay. So,
So this guard just sees Adrian.
Well, she didn't work out like right
Oh,
there.
right, okay.
So she just
something's
like
wrong with your other friend.
she like motions for the familiar to get in.
I'm not sure I understand.
We don't know.
Tell me that. Alright, so you just summon them through the gate. Or do you summon and then have them go through?
Something happened. Or like
You want to roll a stuff check?
have it roll
I
stuff
mean,
check.
You
Plus
could
one.
summon it behind them.
That's what I'm saying. You
Yeah.
get 30 feet away.
Yeah.
Okay, well then you don't need to check it because they're just now in the grounds and he's looking at you.
What?
I'm talking to you guys. The gate's behind me,
Yeah.
and you just summoned him 30 feet that way.
Exactly. I thought the guard was looking at me, and then I was like,
No, by you, I meant like the group.
Yeah.
Like, sorry,
No,
the
that's
collective you.
Guard's like, what do you do with your hand? Just
so the cat will do a stealth check.
I mean, eventually we'll probably need one, so yes.
It's a +4.
Correct.
21.
Okay.
We'll try to find a way to like sneak into the building if it can. Like waiting behind a pillar for like the door to open up, and then like slink in between people's feet.
Make a perception check.
What's perception of the cat?
The perception with the cat, it's got a +3.
Nice.
And those are its only 2 skills, so don't ask anything.
18.
Okay. You remember on the second floor, there was that terrace you could climb, and there was a window. That window is currently cracked. You know it leads to the hallway to the second floor.
Yep.
So you could attempt climbing the terrace and hopping in.
She'll send it that way.
People outside are walking like, "What's this weird ass cat right here?"
Is it fake?
But it does look like Umbreon.
Yes.
Actually,
With a bunch of tails to it.
I was gonna say it
are
might
you
look
sure
like.
it's not fake?
I think you get like a couple of choices. I'm not sure.
Hmm.
I was just curious if it was a fake one or
These now be
other
interesting.
ones.
Be funny though. Like,
Yeah,
oh, what?
that's all day long.
They actually
It's
just
not
start
invasion,
greeting them because
it's
it's the
all-
face.
Right?
and-
Yeah. Like, oh, Umbreon's like,
So may I hit this master?
they're outside. They're trying to sneak in here and like, all right, we'll go pick their head.
Celestial, Fey, or Fiend.
Okay.
He would be a Fey. Look at that quickly would be.
Yeah, they could just walk up to the front door and be well let in.
That's fair. They'll do that. Just marches up.
They open the door. They get something that fey creatures like to eat, set it down in front of it.
He'll eat it, and then like it'll go inside, and then as Adrian's like thinking outside the gate, she's like, "What the hell is this thing gonna do once it gets in there?" She's like,
I'm waiting too. This is
"Yeah."
gonna be
She's
good.
just like, "Never mind," and just recalls it. It's just like, "Oh,
For last.
she gets to the door and she's like, wait, why were we?
exactly." That's exactly what she does. So she like, once it gets in, it like eats its food. She's like communicating with it, and then like, okay, so go. What are you here?
Who am I?
So she'll just recall it instead.
Perfect.
The they just look over.
Happens all the time.
Well,
See you maybe in 3 days.
You're gonna look real silly, Helios.
Helio.
I am already feeling very silly. Life choices and all. They're just terrible. You made worse ones, so it makes me feel better. But
I was thinking the opposite.
thank you. Your life's better than mine. Just rub it in. Go ahead, keep talking.
It's been a pleasure, Helio. Good. We're not getting anywhere.
No.
He leaves sad God. He leaves alone with his thoughts.
I've changed the name.
I'm pretty sure it was Helios, but let's
No,
not.
it was Helio, no S.
Yeah. Because that's
You
a
and your-
Yu-Gi-Oh card. And I was like, ooh, neat.
All right. I'm so glad none of you asked his last name.
Did it do another ridiculous one?
Well, it's kind of stupid. It's Dimple Flight.
Simple flight.
It's like, get him right now. But anyway, where y'all going now?
Crazy, it sounds like.
I
You just
don't
want to
have
talk-
any other ideas.
No, that's fine. Did you just want to talk to one of the Fae?
Yeah,
Okay, I just want to make
I'm
like.
gonna see if they had any quick way of doing this.
Do
If we
we?
had something like knowledge that might be valuable to them.
Is there any other dive that they would hang out at? Like maybe someone at the Velvet Room might know where some Fae hang out. Because they can't. I'm assuming they probably just don't stay in the embassy the whole time.
You know, Grigori actually did something the other day that I thought, or yesterday, last night, that I thought might be helpful if we wanted to make our way over there.
Okay.
Where you making way to?
Sure. I mean, we can walk and talk back kind of towards that direction. So
Back
to
towards
Grigori's, yes.
As you guys are going,
Trip, trip, trip.
drip, drip, drip. Oh. You guys are walking along when you hear a voice call out from behind you. Where the fuck are the five of you going?
Russell?
How you gonna do what you did to me and then just walk away?
Russell's going to
Oliver's just
immediately
gonna
attempt to.
what?
Oh, it's daylight right now, isn't it?
History check to try to remember this voice.
Russell's going to
Go
dip.
for it.
He's going to dip into an alley and try to get a look at whoever this is to see if he recognizes them before he gets into the alley. He's trying to.
In a very odd vein, similar to him, he's wearing a black trench coat, black hat, and his skin's tinged red.
Does Russell recognize this person?
Yeah.
Where are we coming from so I can have him?
Let's say y'all going this way.
And where are we and where is it coming from?
We'll say you made it probably about here, and that thing is like right there.
All right, yeah. Russell will be moving over to
21.
hide up over here.
Oh, what are we doing?
History to.
Oh, you don't know that.
We tried.
I rolled worse than that.
And if I could, he'd try to quietly, sneakily climb up here and.
Okay, well, right now, because he does see you all, so
Yeah.
let's get y'all's placements.
I can't see the squares, but
How's your sketch?
I imagine he'd get about there before whatever goes down goes down.
Adrian probably closest to Ruby.
Okay, where do you want to be?
Yeah, no, right there where you had me was fine. Just walk beside Oliver and smoke.
So you're all just gonna do that to me, and then just leave the Pharaoh.
What did we do to you?
You don't even remember?
No.
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 No, we don't.
Oh, was that your hand?
He doesn't look like a bear, does he?
Was it? What? I don't know. Can you shape change? Can you
you
shape
shape
change?
Is he? He has both his arms, right?
He does have both his arms. Whether or not, hold on.
He's got 3 of the 4 limbs he's supposed to.
Just know the arm that's coming out of the center of his chest is missing its wrist.
So you don't really, I mean, you see, once again, red tinged hands, but it's almost as if there's like a chain wrapped around it.
You're gonna have to give
No,
it.
No, you
Wait,
all fucked up now.
Well, if we did it once before, do you really want us to do it again?
We don't know.
I'm gonna
anything.
kill all of you.
Are they
Please
distracted
don't.
enough? Is he distracted enough with them that Russell could get out of sight?
Make a stealth check. I'm gonna do it with, let me see what His wisdom is high enough. Do it at disadvantage. He's got a high enough passive, it would be difficult.
That would be a 60.
You beat it by 1. So you
Nice.
can do that.
He's gonna try to spider climb and get up here to get an angle.
At that point, he did just threaten to kill you, so we're going to go on initiative.
Pass.
You're totally just sitting on a bench somewhere watching this happen.
Actually, they're probably standing kind of in an alley.
Okay.
Just in the middle.
Just in the
Just in the middle, yeah.
I'm just like not sure they want to go out.
It's like I have to go through there.
Look at the mouth of the alley where they can see.
There you go.
Okay. We'll go.
For now.
So that seems shadowy. All right. So let's go ahead and start. We'll have everybody roll. Bayor.
8.
Okay. Miss Madeline.
Natural 20.
Okay. Is that do you have
Way to
anything?
go.
to-
Amazing. No.
Way to come into a campaign.
Russell.
27.
Oliver.
15.
Rooney.
Yeah, like 10, I think.
Adrian.
Dirty 20.
All right.
He's like, DJ, bump it.
The extra attack.
I don't know what this sounds like.
Beat my buddy's ass.
Yes.
So you had 2 hits.
Okay. Russell. You see this guy start ripping the trench coat off. And you see this taller, red skinned gentleman, chains wrapped around both of his arms on the ground, and he's starting to spin one up. Good job.
Russell steps over here to get an angle. And then, presumably with advantage because he is hidden,
Mhm.
he will. And miss the first shot. Because I got a 9.
Yeah.
Oh, that's it.
Is that it?
Oh, yeah, I don't have extra attack yet.
I didn't
so-
know if you had Dread Ambusher that it gave you.
Oh, yeah, that's right. I can make 1 additional. Still advantage, or would I be given away? Because they're all happening. Like, kind of.
He will know where you're at, but he is still surprised by you. Because he didn't know where you were.
Natural 20.
Okay.
I'm gonna match you'll be great. Okay. So that'll be
It's a great thing about us, or Oliver's with us. We've been arrested by now.
That'll be 7 doubled to 14 with +4, so 18.
So you see it hit his skin, and you realize it is not as effective as you think it would be. You said you did 18?
Yes. Okay, so he moved. Was that is that 5 feet? Yeah, the square's really small.
Yeah, let's. So it will be your turn next, Miss Madeline.
Well, I moved 10 feet, and then
Okay.
he's gonna move 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. Let's see if that helps.
Oh, yeah.
All right.
Can I see if I know who or what this person is, and then decide whether to hold my turn?
You may make a religion check. No.
She doesn't know it's Al from the lower hell.
You can gather by the chains attached to its arm. It's probably not human or led a hard life. One of the two.
Freaking chained out.
I'm not trying to hide it.
No, it just connected.
I'm just gonna. I'm gonna hold my turn for directly after.
The devil?
Yeah.
Alright. Adrian.
Adrian already a dagger. Oh, he hasn't gone yet. Haha, eat shit. That means do I get advantage on him, right?
He's not surprised.
Okay, got it.
He can take a reaction if you do something, but
Sure. She'll throw a dagger at me.
yeah.
Yeah, frick. But if I throw a dagger at him, he hasn't taken an action. Do I get sneak attack?
No, you'd have to
Okay,
have
but-
advantage.
Yeah.
Now, like I said, you
she'll
can't
summon
take. Yeah.
We'll summon the familiar then.
Okay.
And, yeah, she'll summon the familiar, and it'll. That's her action.
Yeah.
So then
Now, oh yeah.
she'll use her cunning action
You could dash.
to dash.
Well, actually, you still have your movement, so you can move, and then if you need to move more,
Or you can move
it high.
Yeah.
Yay!
Do that.
Wait, I was like,
How are you hiding? Because you're still
I thought
within
this was
view.
the copy of map.
You're like underneath
Is
it.
that a stage? What is that?
Yeah, why not?
Okay, so she'll hide under it, kind of like among its pylons.
Not so much you're hiding from him. He sees you go under, but then he almost forgets about you as he's focusing on Oliver, and Russell, not Russell, and Rooney, who don't remember what they did to this man. They brazenly just. Yep.
Excellent. Wait, does his little chain thing look like
I
they
got a
would make a
19.
hole right there?
Yeah.
Okay. Oliver.
Like, you really want to do this?
Oh, you'll fucking
All right.
yourself.
And he'll just like lower his lance and. $40, so that's perfect. With the charge action, he will.
Smoke is 40 feet, right?
Yep. Let's see.
Just the tip of the lance would explode.
And the lance has a 10-foot range?
Yep. It has reach. He will use Unwavering Mark on him.
Okay.
I think there's. That would be a 17.
Hits.
Nice. For 10 points of non-magical piercing damage.
And same as before, does not look like it as effective.
So he just kind of like throws his weight into it and just sees it kind of glance off. And then he drops his lance and then draws his longsword and comes down with another slash with action surge.
Okay, you are 10 feet away.
Correct. So he draws his sword and does not action surge.
Okay.
Throw your sword at him.
It big slants back up.
Yeah.
Okay. It is this thing's turn. And it is going to starts he's gonna start spinning the chain over his head, and then you see the chains around his waist. You see 4 more, and he starts spinning the second one. So now he has 6 chains going.
Oh, that's a cool trick.
That is what he does on this turn.
Powers
Rooney.
I am going to run behind Oliver. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. Summon my attacked blade. And stick it right in Oliver's sheath. Say, use that one. And that is movement action. I'm going to bonus action, Misty Step, 30 feet away.
Okay.
Can I go?
Yes.
I I think it's within 60 feet of me.
Okay.
Oh, here you go.
5, 10. Good. Well, you know what? I'll just do it this way.
Oh, for some
Yeah,
reason,
you have
I was
a
looking
ruler.
at the dabber figure.
Wait, back.
Oh, that doesn't show up on the. That's sad. Yeah, we're gonna have to use that. Go ahead. Why do you have it? Alright.
Oh, nice. So what, 3 spaces till its turn?
Well, she hit 60, right?
Yeah.
So, this is within your.
Gotcha.
Okay. So if I go here, am I within 60 feet now?
Oh, you want to. My bad. I thought you wanted to move 60 feet. So let's do it. Yeah, you are exactly 60 feet.
I'm going to cast Calm Emotions on that guy.
He's just powering up me, powers down. I guess I'll get hit.
What is the.
It is a Charisma save, DC 15.
That's it. I turned it again.
He resists, and you also notice it's fairly difficult to get the magic to land on.
Okay. It is it's a sphere, so it hits everyone around him as well.
Okay. Within how many feet?
20-foot radius.
Oh.
Still not.
So what am I doing? A wisdom?
Still not calm.
Charisma.
Charisma. Dirty 20.
Okay. Your cat.
Yeah, just like. I mean, it can be charged.
Yeah, so it'll be a charisma saving throw to see if it even matters.
That's fine. It'll be charmed. It's got like negative charisma to everything.
Minus T.
Yep.
You buy a roll of 17. Nope.
10.
Okay, cool beans.
It just like
That was your held action. Beowulf.
I'm going to insightful fighting on this large lad. Bonus action. I'm going to make an insight check against their deception check. And if I succeed, I get sneak attack on them for a minute.
Okay, 19, which gotta be.
My insight. Natural 1.
Which is. You don't have that yet? Where you roll a 1 is a minimum of an 8.
oh, rogues get that at like level like 9.
No, but for the Inquisitive Rogue, I think you get that at 3.
So whenever you make an insight check to determine, I have to get 8 or so, but it's still 15. But good
Okay.
looking at. Thank you. Then I will fly up in the air 30 feet. And then I'm going to pull out my crossbow.
Okay. Don't have advantage, but if you hit, you have sneak because he is being harried. By
That is going to be an 18 to hit.
hits.
22 points of damage.
I don't. Nobody has anything magical.
Yeah. I have a +1 spear.
Okay. So if you use a spear, let me know.
And that's my turn.
An extendo spear.
Oh, that's right.
All right. Russell, I think it's up. Yep.
Cool. I'm gonna use my bonus action this time.
What is it if it's not extended? Can it still count as a short sword or like a dagger?
No, because the tip's not out. It's meant to be able to like
So,
store.
Quarter staff.
Or a club?
Yeah.
Finesse weapon. You can't take it back.
I don't think a club is finesse. I think it's considered simple.
I mean, a dagger's simple.
And finesse.
Yeah, it's.
Anyway.
Here, cast Hunter's Mark on the dude.
Okay.
We have a Hunter's Mark ring?
Yeah. That doesn't require to say that.
No. Yeah, he's just marked. And then, I guess I need a concentration.
That only. Well, it says inside check, but it's when they're lying. Does that count? I don't think it does, but they are making a deception. It's weird.
I'm fine with that.
Huh?
He doesn't know us.
No,
What was the devil doing in Feywild?
that's
And
true.
then I'm going to.
The
fire
spear
another arrow.
still is not
Okay.
a
It
finesse.
could be finesse or ranged.
What, a spear?
That would be a 23.
Nice.
Okay.
23.
Hit? Yeah.
You need it turning.
And then,
I had
damage.
So you go.
Yep. But the best part is if you throw it at
Would
max range, it's
be-
gonna take your hand like 3 turns to get back to you.
6, well, that's 6 non-magical piercing and 2 from Hunter's Mark.
Okay.
And hold position until I find out his chains can go that far.
Madeline?
I'm going to cast Toll the Dead.
Okay.
It is a Wisdom saving.
What's the DC again?
15.
Sadly, he saves.
Now, these spells that you cast, do they have verbal components?
Yeah.
What do we see that's shouting at this thing?
See or hear?
Yeah.
So, this person, they're a warforged, and they look like they're made of like ivory or marble, some sort of white, it's like stone or some sort of substance. And they're relatively tall. They're about 6.5 feet tall. Mostly white, with sort of detailing like you would see on like a ruined tower. So like there's some modeling, like it's stylized sort of white stone, and there's some like vines and moss and lichen, but all of it is in shades of blue and gold. So it's like very stylized, very, very fancy, looks very they're meant to look expensive. And they're wearing just like a brown tabard, a belt, and they have a quarterstaff. And they're very, very tall and very narrow, and their head is a cylinder with crenellations at the top, like that piece. And there's no indication which is the front of the head and which is the back. They have no face.
Better call it.
Yeah.
And no sort of features. Like this is not a functional piece. This is a fashion piece. And their voice is very like loud and projected, but also very calm. They don't seem to be really worried about this or what happens to anyone.
How could you tell?
Yeah, and they haven't, other than casting spells, they haven't made any noise or addressed anyone.
And just because I know you said you were holding a quarterstaff, do they have what looks like just normal arms and a hand, or?
Oh yes, I'm sorry. Yes, they're mostly like normally human shaped. There's some like fancy carving.
It's just where the head is just like the what?
Yeah. And one arm, their left arm, and part of their like left side where the tabard doesn't really cover, it looks like it's been damaged and repaired with something black. So there's some like cracking and stuff.
Oh, wait.
Bears up there. You're seeing it.
Yeah, like Oliver just hears this shouting. He looks over and he's like, "Whoa!"
Being attacked from all sides. No, Adrian.
Just gonna extend the spear, use the help action from the familiar,
Okay.
chuck it.
So the creature is now harrying Duda.
Uh-huh.
Also,
at his heels.
gives you advantage, right?
That's correct.
He's more like rubbing between his legs like a cat would do, and the thing's looking down confused because he has calm emotion, so there's no...
Oh, I thought, it's a cat, so it's like trying to get the
A
chance.
20.
The hit?
Yes.
Oh,
Hits.
calm emotions. Oh no, it didn't. Never mind.
So, 10 damage. 11 damage. It's magical.
Okay. All right. Anything else?
She'll use Mage Hand as a cunning action to draw the spear back.
Okay. It can move how far? 20 feet, I think.
Is it still on time?
You get it halfway, so if you start your next round with it,
Cool.
you'll have it. Okay. All right.
You can move the hand up to 30 feet each time.
Okay. So it's right in front of you. You'll have to step one forward to grab it next time.
Oh, he misjudged the range. Well, hey, you haven't used your movement, so just step
Yeah,
forward.
she stepped forward.
Right into the range.
Yep.
It's
Change.
I love it.
However, knowing that Rooney has now placed the special poof blade in his scabbard, will just kind of like, don't let me forget these. He'll drop his longsword, draw this one, step forward, and cut.
Okay.
He will use.
As you go to cut him,
Huh?
you see one of the people, one of your friends, that was lost in a null attack. And he looks really fearful, like, no, they're attacking again. I need you to make a wisdom save.
Would this count as a potential fear effect?
Yes.
I shall make it an advantage.
Okay.
You said a wisdom?
Mm-hmm.
Well,
You are frightened
so is that
till the
before,
end of your next turn.
before I step forward, or
I take a. It says I take a reaction, so I'm gonna say you can step forward,
okay?
but you do have disadvantage.
Yeah,
on it.
disadvantage on the attack.
Yeah. And you are afraid till the end of your next turn.
Neat. Well, he will. Knowing that all of his friends are behind him and feeling relatively confident that this thing can't attack anyone, he's not going to use unwavering mark, but he will try to smack it.
We see that.
See what?
Well, I don't get the natural 20, but I get a 24 to hit it.
Yay!
And we'll deal 10 points of magical slashing damage.
Okay. It is.
How's it
Things.
looking?
It is bloodied. It's at half. And you're the only thing around it.
He will. Action surge allows him to just take another action, correct?
Mhm.
He will action surge, raise his shield, and kind of turn on smoke and take the defensive action.
Okay.
Because he knows he's about to get hit. Probably a lot.
So that is a 19 and a 20. So it was a 27 and a 28. So you didn't get critical.
No. Yes. Yeah.
You take 7 damage.
Okay.
His second attack. And you are considered restrained. Which means movement 0. And
Movement
you-
0.
Advantage
Okay.
on all attacks.
Yeah, advantage on attacks against me.
Maybe disadvantage? I'll look at it here in a second.
Well, I'm afraid so.
Take a look.
Do I get to make a save at the end of my turn for the fear?
That ends at the end of your turn. So it's
Oh, okay, so
Okay. So now this next one is going to be straight. 10 to hit.
nope.
Attack rolls against him do have advantage.
But he has he's in
Right,
defense.
yeah, yeah.
So
No, it's
22 to hit.
Yep.
You're good.
So that's 6. That was 3 attacks.
Yeah, that's the third.
Okay, cool. 16 to hit.
Nope.
24 to hit.
Yep.
Yeah, it's got 6 chains, so
That's 8.
Okay.
And then 12 to hit.
So Oliver just kind of like knocks a chain away, gets hit, knocks one away with his sword, brings the shield back up to block the last one. He just kind of says, "Oh, I see why you're upset. You're not doing that well."
And then he is going to move. Let's go this way. He's not going to leave your threatened square. I'm
Okay.
trying to figure out where that is.
Yeah, that would be. Yeah, he's still in it.
Okay. Alright. And that is the end of his turn. Actually, what he's going to do is he's going to take a bonus action. And he's going to whistle. And you see a portal open up. Two things. It's going to take. Behind him. And you see this. What do you call that?
that's a wolf.
Giant, mastiff looking dog. And when he opens his mouth, it's just fire inside of it. And his eyes are beads of fire. As he starts prowling out of the, whatchamacallit, the portal that he opened up.
Oliver just says, "Devil dog, devil dog."
All right, cool beans. Rooney.
I'm going to bonus action hex the devil and give him disadvantage on strength checks. Disadvantage on strength checks. And then I'm going to take a mighty eldritch blast.
The mighty Eldritch Blast.
That is a. Oh, that's not good. 14.
To hit?
Yeah.
No.
Can I take cover? Is there cover to be provided behind the stage?
Yeah, I mean, it's obviously a stage. Something from that angle is not going to be able to just shoot you under unless it just
Yeah.
goes down and does a straight shot.
Like if I came down under
Mhm.
here,
And you can kind of duck. I'll give you 3/4 cover.
and I will take it.
Okay. All right. It's the Hellhound's turn. His turn is coming out of the portal. Beowulf.
Okay. Bonus action, I'll insightful again on Homeboy.
Go for it. You got it.
Okay.
He had a natural one, so
I rolled a 2, but luckily I have a +7.
yeah, he has plus 2.
Okay, perfect.
So
So you're about to say like a +7. I was
that's like,
Jeez. Okay.
if it was a saving throw, we would have a problem, but it's not.
All right, same deal. I'm going to shoot him again with another crossbow bolt. 7. And then movement, I will just move. There we go.
He died.
3 be closer. 3
Good calls. Thanks, sir.
increments closer. And taking stock, and that's it.
Is Hunter Mark pretty yeah.
Cool beans. Roussel.
Arrow, arrow, arrow. God, I need 1 arrow.
Miss. Sad days.
I don't have any spells at home. Use what I have. So,
What are those things? Okay. You good? You doing... No, you can't do that. Madeline.
I'm gonna do the same thing and cast Toll of the Dead.
Okay. On...
Oh, wait. I have to move up. On the same thing.
Okay. What's the range?
60.
Yeah, move it 1. There you go.
I'm just gonna.
Yeah.
It is a.
Wisdom?
save.
Sadly does not. You can tell the resistance is saving him quite a bit.
Then as a bonus action, I will cast Shield of Faith on
So his shield starts glowing again. That's similar style magic.
Yeah, with your sheer spiel.
Sure, it's speed.
and calm emotions then drop.
Okay. Cool beans.
Oh, so you're concentrating as well. Gotcha.
You get +2 to your AC.
Excellent.
It takes a 20.
All right.
You're both making me right now.
You good?
Yeah.
Okay. Adrian.
she will grasp her spear and then guide the familiar to harry him again. Throw it. He's gonna just keep chucking his spear and have her hit him.
Okay. Same thing. You are going to see someone that, this time, someone that scares you, that you hate with a passion.
Okay.
So, since you're the only one who sees it, you don't have to say that, but because of that, I need you to make a wisdom saving throw before you attack.
A 13.
Okay, so you are frightened, which means this attack is at disadvantage, so it's even.
Okay.
He's being harried.
But you still get sneak attack hit because he's being harried by plenty of things.
Sneak attack, I think, only works if you don't have disadvantage.
He doesn't have disadvantage. Great. Miss.
So it still has a disadvantage placed on him. But yeah, looking at sneak attack, you don't need advantage on the attack roll if the enemy was in 5 feet of something, the enemy isn't incapacitated, and you don't have disadvantage on the attack. I mean, of course, you're going to rule it, but he technically has disadvantage.
He missed, so I'll think about it. I think it will probably depend on why you have disadvantage.
Gotcha.
For the fear, you're not thinking right, so you can't land that perfect blow.
Yeah, that's fine.
but for other reasons. But it doesn't. Like that ends now. You're no longer afraid.
She'll summon the spear back to her with Mage Hand.
Poor man returning.
Pretty much.
All right.
It's pretty funny.
That's awesome.
Hold on.
Assuming still restrained, he didn't leave my threatened square. So Oliver will turn and attempt to hit, clearly struggling against the chains.
Oh, sorry.
Am I still restrained? Or am I?
No, you're restrained, but you're about to take damage. You take 8 damage as the chain begins to squeeze and cut you.
Yeah, cool.
Yeah, that's definitely like
So we'll see. That would be a 12.
No,
So he will
you get it.
swing and a miss.
See you there.
And then he will, like, as they constrict around him, feeling like the holy magic on his shield, try to push the chains away a little bit and use second wind.
Okay.
Gain back. So it's plus level, so 4. He will gain back the damage he just took. Oh, actually, he'll gain back 1 more point because it was 7, right?
8.
8. Oh no, so he did. Cool. He healed 8.
All right. He is going to take a step away from you to get one more closer to Adrian.
Saying as he would be. Yeah, he'll have to take a attack. Neat. A 5. No. What is 9 plus 6? 15. 15 hit. Okay.
All right.
Turn. Disadvantage for attacks is not my friend.
10 to hit you, Adrian.
missed. Did a 10?
22 to hit you, Adrian.
Yes. Nothing's at 10. But
No, the first one was a 10.
Yeah.
And
And
you
just-
take 10 damage and it's restrained. Or
Okay.
restrained. Something restrained. With advantage, 12 to hit you.
Mm-mm.
With advantage, 22 to hit you.
Yeah.
8 damage. And then the final
Who's
one on Adrian, 22 to hit you.
Uh-huh.
11 more damage. No, this isn't alphabetical, but it's so damn hard.
You okay?
Apparently not.
What do you need?
Because it starts with an R.
Restrained.
It's blue.
I'm gonna enjoy.
You need to make 2 concentration checks. Mage hand.
Sure.
Mage hand. You have a concentration ring on you.
I think is Mage Hand concentration.
Like, while I'm using it.
Mage
But
hand.
if it's already done.
I don't see concentration on here.
Oh,
Just
okay.
cast time one action.
Neat.
And it lasts for a minute.
Then I can use the thing.
All right. That thing's turn is done. Roni.
I'm going to peek over the stage and Eldritch Blast. That is 20 something.
Hits.
It's decent. Yeah, it is.
Mhm.
For 9 damage.
Okay, this thing is looking hurt, but it's still got a little bit to go.
I'm going to run further away. Take shelter behind that cart.
All right.
You're doing the reverse American Gladiators. You're shooting and going backwards, shooting and going backwards.
Movement is life.
Okay, so this thing is gonna run, and then climb up
Straight
there.
up the tower.
Yeah.
Just did reverse gravity.
Oh, yeah, James isn't gonna like that.
No. No, he's not.
Russell just.
Does he have a 17,
Who?
Russell?
Pretty sure it's less than that.
16.
Okay, that's awkward. How are y'all?
Pretty good.
Good.
He's gonna have to make a con save.
Yeah.
What did they do?
They've got Hunter's Mark up.
Oh, gotcha. Concentration.
Yeah.
You're being eaten by a dog.
Yay. What happened?
You got hit, and now you gotta make a con save after he rolls damage for your Hunter's Mark.
So you take 11 piercing damage and 6 fire, so you take 17.
We still just need to roll a 10. Okay. I'm maintaining
Yay.
concentration on him.
Alright, Bayor.
All right. Putting the crossbow up, gonna fly down, sword and shield out. Going to attack homeboy there.
Okay.
Let's see, it's 2. 18 to hit.
Hits.
A total of 14 damage.
Alright.
Be in between Adrian and Oliver.
Sounds like a plan.
And that's it.
Roussel.
I was thinking of smashing the dust of disappearance, but then I'm like, then the dog would also become invisible, which would be bad for
Oh,
everybody.
no.
He just goes,
Woo! Fuck!
oh, I'm just up on a roof fighting a dog alone. It's got to reach 10 feet.
No.
No,
that-
I'm picking up it when it was
Yeah.
there. Bare your teeth at
Honestly, guys are probably scared.
it. Russell just goes,
Do the beak.
yeah, I mean, I guess he's kind of just stuck up here with it because he runs away. It's just going to chase him further away from everybody. So, drop the bow, draw the short sword.
Okay.
For 21.
Hits.
For 10 non-magical slash.
It looks normally effective. You actually,
Nice.
you deep gouge it. I mean, a huge cut on its shoulder. It's not bloodied yet, but it was a significant portion of it.
Alright, and then he will bounce in a step, be waiting to get murdered by this dog.
The spells you're casting, is that in a language? Like, is it some kind of magical language?
Probably.
Me? Sorry.
You're okay.
That's a great question.
You can ponder it. I'm trying to figure out if it's a language that somebody might know. Because if you haven't said anything else, all we're hearing is blah. It's like
Oops and beeps.
We're just hearing listen from the early 2000s phones at the dial-up modem.
I think it's a combination of languages.
That's fine.
It kind of switches. Most of it is Draconic or Sylvan,
Mm.
and then there's some other like little words in other languages.
Sure. No, that's totally fine. Just trying to see if we're actually comprehending what's happening. Because you're flinging spells, and we're going to turn around and be like, what are you doing?
Magic shield.
We are here or something?
Speaking of,
You just take a bolt to the head.
This
Just
like really
Okay.
much of a visual
I'm gonna
effect.
guide him
You
both.
just get this- no,
the
sure.
guy or the
Oh,
dog?
The guy
Okay.
just-
whose name I still don't know.
Focused.
See, you gotta focus down the summoner and then the summonee dice.
It's been a long
Attacking
time
with
since I've done
disadvantage.
there. 25.
Hits.
Just when you have the party restrained.
He's like, good, I'm surrounded. You can't escape now.
Which part of it I can't get to?
I know, it's great.
But you have the
I'm actually-
lance.
No,
I'm-
you
I
drop
know.
the lance.
You can pick the lance up.
I mean, I could get in and grab it and then poke him back. No, I'm gonna try to pull him to me. You're not tripping here.
And he starts dragging Adrian with him.
Best part is, I'll go
What's-
around. He'll be like, "You're not trapped in here with me. I'm trapped in here with you."
That would be awesome. It's like,
I was wondering if I could
One through
just
six and
spin
nine.
both up in the air.
Every 6 is always in.
that'd be great. It is kind of humorous because there's no dot, but because
Should roll my bring my
Okay.
defunct
How do you wanna do
dice. I have like 2 natural 20s on it. D6 with 3 6.
It's like a.
Wait, was that how you want to do this?
Mhm.
Oh, shit.
Yeah. I mean, you've still got the dog trying to eat you, but
Oh, it doesn't go away.
It's like a. The guiding bolt is like a blue vine goes between them and the guy,
okay.
and it just kind of vines start to just grow over.
Okay. And very much like what he's trying to do to y'all, the vine just start to just kind of crush him, I'm assuming? Or
It's almost like burning. Like
oh,
whenever
so
they
it stays
touch
on
it,
him,
it burns.
and that's what also gives him it because you've got. Okay, I like it. But he's dead, so no need for the advantage portion of it.
As he's done, Oliver's like, "Oh, it's happening again!"
Payor does the Ryan Gosling thing when the thing shoots past him. Like with the sunglasses, you know?
All right, Adrian, you are no longer restrained.
Okay.
You see a dog eating Russell on the roof.
Just up there, silently screaming.
Just pretend that combat's over, and we all just start talking and bullshit.
She'll adjust the spear in her hand. Does it know that she's there?
Just kills.
Yeah, it knows you're there.
Rolling that one. Free me from this prison.
He'll chuck the spear.
Adrian does that. Yeah! Look at you.
A natural 20.
Hold on, are you moving forward?
Yeah, she'll have to take a few steps in order to do it.
What's the range on the spear?
That's what I was trying to look up.
I think its maximum is 60, but you're doing that at
Is it?
disadvantage.
I think it'd be longer than 2060, wouldn't it? That's what it's. Isn't that what a dagger is?
It's true.
Okay, so spear is not finesse. It's just thrown and versatile. Its range is 2060.
So in order to not have disadvantage, you'd have
Right
to get
there.
to there.
Which then he's blocked by the roof.
Yeah.
But then you can climb up on the roof and still do it.
Stick
Yeah,
to
if we have the
spear.
movement.
It's 30 feet.
Save the crit. Yeah, we're saving the crit.
Sadly, no, you don't. Go 55 feet away. You need to be 50.
Well,
No, use your bonus action dash.
Yeah, it's dash action.
Yeah.
There you go.
Cunning.
Got that.
Save the crit.
Yeah, we're saving the crit. So we're running and then cunning action dashing.
Get your
and then-
2d6. Yeah.
I thought we just said a spear is range
It's because
from
it's a crit.
Understood. Gotcha.
Your 1d6 double.
Don't look at me like that. 2d6 is what a sneak
I got a 9
is.
intelligence.
12.
I must have an 8.
All right.
I was like, "Damn."
Takes the crossbow.
Anything else? Cool beans.
Actually, it's 13. Excuse me, because it's plus 1 magic.
That would mess up the algorithm. Oh my god, I keep doing it.
Oh yeah. Can't remember if it's as a reaction.
It's actually
All right, so that was Adrian. Oliver.
I'm coming, buddy.
Is that the route you're taking? Because I'm going to need you to make an athletics to jump on our roof.
No, he takes the hop up and then hop up on smoke and then
Okay.
get up. So you get right behind. There.
Just knocking everything. Like a cat.
That's a natural 1, so I will re-roll that. Yay for halflings, an 18 to hit.
Hits.
We'll use unwavering, or how hurt does this thing look?
Blooded.
We'll use unwavering mark.
What?
You're
Staring at me. and
I
I'm
just looked up while you were looking at me. You were looking at me first. What do you mean? What?
What are you looking at?
12 points of slashing
They're
damage.
waiting for me to look.
I know you look at me.
It's that
Alright.
sixth sense that it's on you.
Anything else? Rune.
We'll take a pop shot.
Advance back onto the stage. 30. Bonus action, shift my hex to it. And blast. For 25.
To hit?
Nice.
Yeah.
No damage.
I don't
Get it back.
For 11 damage.
Get your hex damage.
Hey,
Oh,
There you go.
I didn't see that.
Okay.
it's hiding.
It is.
It is near death. Sadly, it is its turn. It turns and looks at the two of you
Mhm.
and breathes fire.
It's not gonna use.
No.
I was just waiting for y'all to group up. That's why the positioning was so important. Like, where are you going to really be at?
You sneaky son of a bitch.
Dexterity save.
Adrian, make your deck save.
Yeah.
Oliver gets a 14
Okay.
and
Succeed.
Smoke
15.
Succeed.
gets
Okay. Fell. 21 damage for those that failed.
Jesus. Okay.
What,
then-
what was the save?
Dex.
12 dex.
Okay, so so
So 21 damage for those that failed. Half that for those that succeed. So I think that's half of everything because the dog gets that. So that would be 10 damage. 10 fire damage.
Adrian falls off the roof. Dead. She turns into a burnt husk. Or better yet, Sarah Connors.
Wait, did she really go down?
Yeah. I was at 2 HP.
Yeah, because the duder hit her
Oh, yeah,
like
that's right.
2 or 3 times.
Yeah.
I hated the one that was like 20.
Dead or like
Unconscious, yes.
Unconscious, yeah.
Bayor.
Rise up.
does that count as an
Into the
attack?
sky.
I mean, it was an attack, sure.
Okay. I just
And
wondering.
it was at you, technically. Just
Why,
other people were there.
Let's see. That's movement. See Adrian's down, healing word, and then going to pull out cross. Or that was a bonus action, so then pull out crossbow again. You are healed for 5. You are alive. And that's it.
Did you do the crossbow?
I pulled it out. I can't. Oh, that's right. I'm sorry. I can still attack with it.
Let me shoot it, please.
I'm sorry.
That's my third one this evening. So sometimes you just gotta fail.
This thing's not facing you. Your turn.
Bonus action move, my hunter's mark. And then stab it in its butthole with my sword.
Okay.
Pick it out. For 22 to hit.
Hits.
That would probably I forgot to. So that's it's 9 for a total of 13 damage.
All right. You see it die. also.
All
Typical
the way to
fashion.
the hill.
Okay.
Does the
You
thing
take
turn
12
the-
fire damage, is it?
Magma bowels.
No, I'm just kidding. All right, so you see it die in typical fashion for those that have seen what you are going to assume is devils. Turns to ash. You smell the smell of sulfur, and then the ash soon is just taken up by a small breeze.
Sorry.
And disappears.
Does
This
anything-
process takes place over 2 minutes, give or take.
Does anything stick around on the thing?
I'll slide off a smoke and like pull out the little healing potion. You need it?
Major old nod.
Oh yeah,
That's
you
my
can drink
spit.
Rooney's spit.
I'm not drinking spit in a cup. It's fine.
Russell will attempt to collect arrows.
Bayor flies over. Adrian,
No.
take it.
I mean, it's kind of sweet.
No, we've
You're too proud.
Great. We've experienced many things together. I don't need to experience that to be any closer to you all.
Adrian, we need to make a
If
blood
you were
pact
closer
for
to me than
this-
Bayor, I would have poured it down anyway. You're better off.
The look on his face is almost the look I picture on Adrian's face. Now it's
Fine. So drink the spit in a cup.
You get 2 health.
No, it's like it
You
did-
get 8.
Okay.
I guess I feel kind of bad. Russell will attempt to collect the 4 arrows.
okay.
I think I only hit with 2.
Okay, then roll me a survival, see if those survived.
I need to get my crossbow bolts back. I shot 3.
What did you hit with?
2, I think.
Who did you hit?
The big dude.
Okay, same thing, survival.
12.
You get 1 back.
Hey, that'll guide me.
You bring the mage hand your spear back to her.
19, 1, survival. Okay, thanks.
Also removed 10 from the Feywild, because I figured he'd be downstairs.
Okay.
I'll just leave those.
So then, over 20 thanks to this visual.
Oliver is hopping off the roof and kind of trots up to Rooney as he picks up his sword and lance and like flips, grabs the blade of your sword and like is holding up the hilt. Dude, that's a cool
Dismiss it.
trick. What?
Who's this?
Well, yeah,
They're
that was the next
Walking
thing.
back down.
Citizen.
I'll stop resisting.
Behind you, you hear citizen and the sound of stop resisting. Echoes
So-
in your head.
There's your opponent.
Are you walking? Like, are you running or are you just walking?
Just walking.
Okay,
Like
Bayor's
using
gonna.
the staff, kind of as walking.
Hey, thing.
So yeah,
What?
cunning action, flight.
But real quick, let's go ahead and take a break before this interaction.
Oh, that's
Good
9 o'clock.
Do you remember? Was it Rise, the Last Jedi, when Adam Driver's like more? We need more of the more.
Is the Last Jedi the one where they hyperdrive through a ship? Or is the Last Jedi the one where
Yeah.
they're like, the Emperor's alive?
Last Shadow is hyper.
Hyperdrive.
Okay.
That's Rise of Skywalker.
You're right.
Because I mean, silly as that movie is, man, there are 2 parts in it that just. One is the hyperdrive. That's so.
It's very cool. I fucking hate it.
No, right. I mean, 100%.
Why?
But
Because it makes the Death Star and every super weapon that's ever existed in the Star Wars universe meaningless.
right.
Strap a hyperdrive to a warhead into a planet, done.
Or just anybody's ship.
Yeah, or any small, shitty little ship. You strap the hyperdrive on an X-Wing. You drive that shit into a planet, it'll be like a fucking tier 1 Death Star. Like, it's just...
The other awesome scene of that is Adam Driver like does the force chat with Ray, and he's sitting there and he's shirtless and he's like this wide. And he's like, "Tell you what happened."
that was a really good scene.
Dude, no! When I saw that for the first time, I just exploded, man. It was too good.
You guys ready to get back into it? By starting battle. No, just kidding. Okay. Oliver's calling out to you. The short one, who you assume is Oliver, is shouting. Well, they're all short. Short, beefy dude riding a dog. He's shouting out, "Halt, citizen!"
Bear is in front of me.
Yeah, I'm flying over you. Unless you're running, I'm gonna be in front of you in a second.
Okay, yeah. We're just walking.
Oh,
They don't stop walking. Instead, they go to grab your shoulder with one hand and shake your hand with the other. Nice to meet you. My name is Arlen. I'm so sorry. I don't join cults. And just goes around and keeps walking.
and this thing does not have any eyes, right?
No.
Citizen.
So they could be. They're like looking. It looks like they're looking above your head.
Where does the sound still feel like it's coming from the head area?
Yeah.
Hello, Arlen. We are not a cult, please. We have some questions.
Citizen, I'm a guard.
I know.
Oh.
He drops the
They'll-
mic and just leaves.
They'll stop and kind of turn around and just fold their hands in front of them and just kind of.
I was gonna say thanks for helping with the devil things.
What's your name?
I'm Oliver Kithkin.
While I have you,
Uh-huh.
and they're gonna walk over to you and pull out of their tabard,
He's
like there's a little pocket in there, this just bundle of scraps of paper, and like bend down. How do you pronounce this? It's a word in halfling. That's the word for some disease, like
Oh,
the
that's
flu.
Ispin.
Thank you. This one, it's another disease.
Why do you have all like the foot diseases?
This is not a foot disease. This one is, but it's the only one I have.
Yeah. Well, I mean,
You have foot disease?
how do you need me to like say them all?
That would be very helpful, yes.
Well, what were we going to do? Because this may take me a while, guys.
I only have maybe 3 or 4. They're not all in half.
Yeah, and he'll go through and.
Okay. And this, it's in common.
Wait, you speak common?
Yes, but I have only seen it. I have never heard it said.
Oh, you're like Russell.
Sure. How do you pronounce it?
Kinku. Like, can you only say things you've heard before?
I
No.
think most people are like that.
I suppose I
you-
will find
you
someone
have-
else.
No,
And then
no.
walk away.
They are just flat. It's like, I'm done.
All right. That was weird.
Wait, did you walk off?
Statement?
They've walked a
I mean,
ways
it's-
away
No,
and have
gotcha,
kind
gotcha.
of turned around to watch all of you.
It won't be like it. If we need to get questioned, I could say like tall stone thing.
Its name is Arlen.
Arlen, yeah.
Arlen?
Arlum or Arlind.
Arlen, I believe. Arwen?
See, we've only
All right,
heard,
come
we
back
haven't
over
seen
here.
it written down.
Russell says it back exactly as it was said in the same voice. Was it Arlen or Arlen?
Arlen.
Arlen?
Yes, exactly.
Yes, exactly.
Your name?
That's Russell.
And you hear the sound of rustling leaves.
They make it back to you exactly. Oh. Your name? You said Oliver. Your name?
Rooney.
I am Arlen. Your name?
Adrian.
I'm Arlen. Your name?
I'm Bayor.
I'm Arlen. I'm so sorry. I do not join cults. And unless your children are injured or in need of healing, I'm not sure that I can be of help.
No, they're not. Well,
That's our
Well,
business is
you're hurt.
sniffing out colds.
Hold on one second. What makes you think that we are cold? If you don't mind me asking.
Question.
Are you not?
No.
Oh.
we're not trying to summon like something evil or general nefarious badness.
Your reputation could use some work.
Wait, what's our reputation? We have a reputation?
We're famous.
Well, I
We've stopped the
mean,
cult.
yeah, we have stopped a few cults, and we are known in the city a little.
Well, I don't. You guys have made some pretty good points that last one wasn't a cult.
But you're
just
coming
bad,
around.
but just bad people.
Hold on a second. If I saw correctly, didn't you have another shield that was?
Yeah, no,
glowing?
the same thing like Father Forthill did, but it was
Okay.
like more blue this time.
We say we don't join cults, and yet religion is the biggest one there is. How did you do that?
What? You're not doing this.
on the attack.
It's like,
Oliver just looks accosted.
Yeah,
Leave the poor boy alone.
what are our rumors?
I'm not.
What have you done?
It's not. This is not about all.
Yeah, there's a lot to unpack here.
You're gonna.
Should we
gonna
go
break
like?
his brain?
No, I'm not. I got it covered. I got something in the mail that's coming. I'm gonna make him a smart boy.
Yeah, in like 3 years.
We'll take it.
But yeah, no, I don't think we're a cult, but our reputation makes us a cult. Like, what did we do that was culty?
We have a cult following.
We did
No.
start the reprieve to help people. We own a shop.
That's the long.
We own a shop where, well, I guess really the first one was our assistant got befuddled, bemused,
Charm.
charmed,
Dax was charmed.
charmed by a fae that was kidnapping children. And we went in, we don't remember what happened. It came out, I'm giving away too much again.
Stranger.
You kinda,
Well, we do know
What
that.
Oliver is trying to say is we would love to have you over for dinner and. you help us.
Dinner.
So,
do you eat?
There's no mouth.
I mean, it's pantomime. Just
I've never been invited to dinner. Quite exciting.
Excellent.
There's a spot in the Velvet Room.
no, not. There's another place to eat over, other than where I work.
It's like his mentor. Adrian goes and does this. Oh.
We could do that now, and
Well, I mean, I'm not gonna lie, like, that hurt.
Yeah, I
Are
was
you
set
in
on
need of
fire
healing?
and fell off a roof.
I mean,
I don't want to go anywhere.
there's still blood leaking, and I haven't stopped that yet.
I'm gonna cast Prayer of Healing. Everybody gets 2d8 plus 5.
Oh, no.
I don't want to roll that for everyone.
Too bad. We'll just roll it once and we can all take the same amount. Right?
It's a single prayer, so that was really how it works.
takes a little bit.
Mm.
One day each. Takes like 10 minutes.
It does. Oh. 7.
That actually puts me at what, 7 total?
Yeah.
With the plus 5?
No, that is included.
Double one. Oh, that's why you said.
So Oliver looks down, and he's still kind of smoldering and bleeding. He goes, "Okay, maybe I should introduce you to Father Forthill. He can maybe help refine some of that talent."
I'm having a bad day.
We are too. We just got ambushed by, well, it's not there anymore because devils, you see, they turn into ash.
Drake just puts her hand in Oliver's mouth.
It's just hard to beat him right now.
Why are you having
I'm so happy I had that on tape. That's a clip right there.
Well, you see?
What? I'm sorry. What did you say?
Why are you having a bad day?
Because I'm not having a good day.
Are there only bad and
It's-
good days?
It's
Are there
just an
like
average day. then?
middle days?
Average.
Like in between good and bad?
Neutral day.
Yeah.
No, it is a bad day.
You're not dead.
One.
Russell will gesture towards the cracking on the side. No.
Well, thanks again for the help with the things.
It is dinner time, yes?
Yes.
Well, it's pretty
Lunchtime?
early.
Dinner. You invited me to dinner.
A meal.
Dinner. A meal. Meal
Doesn't
now.
matter what we call it. Just so long as Oliver, we can talk. You can talk to your heart's content at home.
Yes, we can talk and walk. I understand, Adrian. You tell me this all the time.
Have you been invited to
And yes.
any meal?
In a sense.
Just not dinner.
Like first lunch.
I'm just picturing your head slowly rotating towards them.
Yeah, it's like
Supper.
talk
Tea.
over to look at you.
Brunch.
I mean,
11.
I am sure many. I do not remember exactly what all of the meals I have been invited to are, but
I'm pretty sure
It has
none
been
of
a
us
long
do either.
Do you consume the meal?
I never have, no. I have never been allowed to.
Do you want to? Like, I don't think we would stop you.
No.
I do not see these.
It's fun. Communal.
That's fair.
Necessary.
You mean yes, the consuming part, not the gathering part.
I am confused.
Aren't we
Yeah,
all?
I'm not really following that. What the line I thought we were going down there, but so we'll go. Do you need help finding anything in your tar?
What would I need to find?
I don't know. Why are you here?
I live here.
Where are you here?
I was working.
Is this the first
Doing what?
Warforged we've seen in Yartar?
They're very rare.
Okay.
You've seen automatons before. Well, we separated automaton from a warforged is independent when an automaton just follows orders. Let's say if you've been there for a month, it's a rare chance to see one.
Okay.
Other than Meg Gridley.
Other than Meg Gradley. That's right, because your assistant is, yep.
Sorry, there's just not a lot of your kind here, and I don't think I've ever seen one that looks like you before. So that's why I assumed.
You
That-
do not go to many parties?
No. The
I mean, not
mages
the ones
don't
that you're
really,
at.
and we don't get. They pretty much after the first time they put me on shift. Oh,
I'm starting to actually feel kind of bad.
Dinner.
yeah.
Dinner.
Yeah.
Let's,
Yeah, dinner.
let's go
Okay.
get dinner.
Let's dinner.
Yogo?
Dinner.
What's dinner?
Yeah.
What's a place that isn't the Velvet Room?
Surprisingly, the bell room is actually closed. But
Not surprisingly, it's always closed.
we always are.
All something with that town.
It's more of a pocket dimension. It's
Yeah,
not
yeah.
really. It doesn't exist in one part of town. You open a door, you have like a 25% chance of being there.
So you were here.
But
It's
I
not.
can't see what you're saying.
You guys were here. Y'all were walking to Grigori's, which is over here. So I would say this fight probably happened around here. So with that said, you've got the Smiling Boar a little bit to the north, and a place called the East Side that's a little bit past Grigori's.
Arlen?
The East Side is a higher, more chic place. Smiling Boar is what you would expect from a town. So we'll say it's roughly around, give or take there.
Smiling board.
To the Smiling Bar! Says Russell.
Oliver, we're in a nice part of town. Where are all the guards?
Well, I mean,
The guards are dumb.
Yeah, he just.
Valid,
Yep.
but
You gotta keep in mind that fight to 21 seconds tops.
He has 4 rounds, right? So half a minute.
Yeah, the shouting,
Wow.
another 30 seconds.
I mean, give them maybe another minute, and that place is going to be crowded, and there's going to be a lot of confusion because there's just going to be quite a bit of my blood, some of your guys' blood, and nothing. Like, this is part of like my favorite thing is seeing them write those reports because I'm there, and then when I tell them what happened, they don't believe me. But I'm like, that's my blood.
That's my blood.
I think I understand the rumors.
He just kind of, oh yeah, okay, maybe.
Oliver's just in their fucking cabin.
Oh.
Chickens mixed up. It can't be that. We'll edit a little bit.
So
Okay.
we arrive at the Smiling Boar.
Presumably.
Not yet.
Is Xander working today? Going inside.
Who's in?
I'm just giving you a name.
But this is a place I made, so I have to.
Thank you.
I do appreciate it. I'll keep
Yeah.
Xander for the next guy.
Okay.
All right, so you go into place. For those that have been around Yartar for a while, this place is known for its breakfast food. The owner's name is Jinta. Yeah. Not much else to say.
Is this a place I've ever come to practice?
You can either say yes, or we can roll a history check and let left decide.
Let's do that.
Okay. We'll say high is yes, low is no. So anything below a 10, you haven't been here. Okay. Jinta.
JYNTHA.
JENTHA.
I apologize for asking this every time. You are north.
South.
You are south. Okay, so then it would be. It's on the
The high.
the east side of the wide.
Yep. The high hall is north. Well, what can I do for y'all today?
Dinner.
I serve breakfast food.
I'll make a proper fry up.
Day long.
Eggs over
That's
easy.
what I'm known for. Eggs over easy, fry up, sure.
Yeah.
That's just an English
Now,
breakfast.
everybody does like breakfast for dinner. Very simple dinner.
I mean, do you do the
It is lunch though, so I'm really confused now.
Do you have breakfast pastries?
It's more of the meat, but I might be
That's
able to
okay.
get something.
It's okay.
I could just sit over here to sulk.
I'll do meat.
Performance check. And you?
yeah, do you have the high road banquets? Low roads troubles?
Sure. I have the low road trouble.
Cool.
And what about your little friend down here?
Yeah, he'll just take 2 eggs and some ham.
You want them green?
Why?
What about you?
2 eggs over medium. Biscuit.
You?
It's fruit salad if you have it.
And how about you?
Hello, thank you. I'll have a and starts like rattling off this long string of. It's more than one order. Like it's an order that a table of like 3 people would make. Thank you.
She's frantically writing at this point. That will be 3 silver apiece, 1 for you in the back, and about 2 gold pieces for you.
No.
Here you go.
She's like, what? Are you paying for her?
Yes.
Him? It? What is this? Okay.
Do they?
I'm Arlen.
Hi, Arlen. I'm Jinta.
I have met you before.
Wait, you didn't remember Arlen? Like, what? How?
Do you think she noticed you just doing your thing?
I don't think it's 100% they've actually met.
Okay.
We've just met someone here, a server.
Okay. Yeah. Well, that and like I got the vibes when you were in the shadows that you might not be like out there. But okay, so I mean, I guess technically just now before when you're first, I don't. How about I get you guys that meal
Okay, yeah, sure.
and meals.
Uh,
Takes a
there's-
little
there's-
longer than normal because she's pretty much making 2 tables worth of food. But she does come back out and gives you guys food, which is covering up most of the table.
Russell does not yet eat. He's just kind of watching Arlen.
Arlen is watching everyone else to see what they do.
So
So next you stand up.
well, the best part is we don't know really. They're just sitting.
Oh yeah, fucking straight ahead.
Yeah, Bear's like, nah.
Oh yeah,
I'm going in.
Oliver just immediately goes in and starts eating. Do you not? So you really don't?
After a second, they kind of okay, and then they use thaumaturgy to like do an illusion of a mouth, and start pretending to eat.
You're just getting it on. But you don't have.
They're not actually picking up any food.
Oh, they're just straight miming.
Yes.
So you like it?
Yes, thank you.
Absolutely.
Russell with his fork. Grab a little piece of sausage off.
You seem to know something all
Do
related.
you want to try to not be seen or?
No, I mean, he's basically just staring at Arlen while he's doing it.
Does food have a soul, and is it consuming the soul of the food?
And then take another clip.
She cast a spell.
No,
It cast. Whatever.
no, that's not what's going on. I thought you were trying to ask me if like pigs had souls.
Russell comes
I
back
mean,
to this
one
conversation.
You're not doing any favors. It's
What?
gonna think we're a cult. And as a performer, I'm very curious about our reputation. Adrian?
She's just like got a mouthful of food.
Popping a grape.
Yeah, Adrian's like, I hear terrible shit all the time about us. Some good stuff.
Because that's where like most of the rumor
Let's think
mill
about the
starts.
people that we actively work against. What do they have to say about us? And what clout do they have?
Probably a lot.
So
Probably a lot of aggravation and
Exactly.
disappointment in their operation not going according to plan because we're pretty good at stopping bad stuff.
does that mean do you hang out with who's the
There's Sal.
guy? No, not him.
Dallas.
Gallus? Do you hang out with Gallus?
Hang out.
Do you work with Gallus?
Do you know a Gilgamesh? Gallus, yeah.
No?
Okay.
I don't know who else doesn't like this.
Jew, I believe.
Well,
Yeah, I'm
not-
like, can you insight check something without a face?
You can insight this.
I just look over. I'm like, may knowledge guide me. Dallas. 28.
You're fairly confident she doesn't want this.
He kind of like, all right.
16. So.
I do not hang out with any.
Hanging out
Hanging
with
out
us
with
right now.
I never say that again.
Consider that.
Who's buying who what?
Welcome to the mystical order of the triad.
Brother Billy!
It's like, wow, bucket, we're gold.
Oh.
Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and say it. If I ever say may knowledge guide someone, I'm trying to help them. Just to put that out there. It has to be loud and obnoxious because that's the way the Lord intends it. So,
Are you saying this?
yep. I mean, I like this is Bayor. He's just like I'm just letting you know.
Confessing how frustrated he is.
Oliver's
The way
like
this
slow-
works.
Mechanically, if you use a verbal component, it has to be normal speaking voice.
The gods may be.
That has been embellished a little bit.
To the point where he's basically, may knowledge guide you.
Because there have been certain times when it needs to be somewhat sneaky, and I'm like, no, this needs to happen, and it needs to be at a volume which everyone can hear. And so I'm like, my knowledge guides you. people was just like, "May knowledge guide you." So I'm just yelling out into the aether. So, but yeah, they were just gonna explain that straight up. It's like, yeah, you're gonna hear it like 10,000 more times. So just if my calculations are correct, you're just gonna hear it for very, very, very long time.
Excellent.
So, work. What is it?
I am a healer. In the day I learn. And when I find people who need me, I heal them.
It's actually going to say, and in the night.
And then
And
the night,
back-
the save of the day.
We
the
very
PJ
often
Masks,
need
PJ
people to heal
Masks.
us.
Or not.
Don't go far. You'll have your work cut out for you.
Yeah. We get into a fair bit of scuffles, both bad things,
Like that
Like-
man who you wronged.
apparently.
Allegedly.
He said,
Oh no, we know we just don't know what we did.
People say lots of
they
But
do.
there was also the giant alligator in the sewers, and the first, like, the one that brought us all together was the cult in the tower. They were like they made a person explode.
They're like, they've dismissed the thaumaturgy and they're like, I do not join cults.
Yeah, we don't either.
Smart.
We try to stop them because they're up to no good.
I would like to, like, obviously, like, I know that we're suspicious. I would like to make an insight check.
Yeah, go for it.
One, two.
Yeah, we're cool.
I hate calling insight checks because if you roll bad, you're going to believe it. And then you're stuck in it. But go, yeah, 22. You believe them.
Excellent. This is what you do? You go to dinner?
Well, I normally also I worked in the barracks.
This is one of
We
many
hang out
in our
special
repertoire.
tower.
Yeah.
I'm
We
getting
also
like
go to dinner at the Velvet Room. It's a different place.
I'm getting Avengers vibes. Y'all just sitting around a table eating shawarma.
Sure.
Yeah, just got beat up.
What else do we do?
I mean, there's patrols that I know I do, and sometimes I see them around while doing that. I help out Father Porthill at the ladies' hall. I've been teaching him how to use armor, moving it.
Excellent.
You saved 2 little girls recently.
Yeah,
That's
Okay.
good. Last night. Okay.
I think. Yeah, and that while we were there, we had to have done something to do with the chains.
Allegedly.
Did Russell hear a question mark on that word?
Save.
Well, and that's actually what the second time we kind of saved them.
You can't restore memory, can you?
Oh yeah.
Not today. I actually don't know if I can ever. Hold on.
No, there it is. Restore memory.
Yes, but I need to borrow your head first.
Just sits in the accumulations.
We're actually not tall enough to see that it's garbage disposal.
You hear the flip this way.
After his head combusts. It smells like the pastries he was having for dinner.
I'm just getting this terrifying, like, you're bent over and Oliver's like shoving people in there in the pipe.
Like a wood chipper.
Yeah. Oh.
I Johnny did not think so because Fort Hill couldn't. But why not?
Yeah.
Hmm.
You have forgotten something?
More than one thing. We didn't know who that was.
I understand. You need to find someone who can help you remember.
We may have someone. I was just hoping for it sooner.
Yeah, because if we had one person with scary chain arms that can summon a devil dog,
and we were gone for what, approximately 3 hours, but who knows how long that is in the place where the time's broken. There could be a whole number of people that either we really upset or actually really proud of us. We don't really know, and that's kind of concerning. Especially if we're just walking around and like that happens, and it could get like some bystander hurt, or if we're out and doing our own thing and we're separated because we're stronger together. Yeah. I don't know. Yeah, this guy. We're in some trouble.
Kind of sounds like it.
This is what people do. Get in trouble.
This is what a ragtag group does.
Yes.
Russell says yes.
Not intentionally.
People accidentally get in trouble,
Or sometimes
Yes.
on purpose.
or sometimes on purpose.
Yeah.
Yes.
I mean, I sometimes on patrol, I will literally see someone like look at me, make eye contact, and then take a thing off a stand. It's like they're wanting me to chase them.
Do they need the thing? Do you ask?
Normally, when I catch up to them, I mean, like if it's normally like one of the little kids and they're hungry, I let them have it, but I'll chase up to them and I'm gonna say like, next time just ask and I'll buy you some.
You should put up a sign where people would know that.
Like around my neck.
Russell starts.
Could
Could you imagine Oliver walking around with a sign? Just ask, I'll buy you some.
I think the sign would say "Stop resisting."
That's not a terrible idea. Oh, I could probably talk to Sereth about that. And I could put up some flyers in the ladies' hall. Oh, Father Forthill would be on board.
With your charity work.
I mean, I don't have as much money to spend now, but I still got some that I can help. So what do you do? Besides heal people? Because you said you went to parties. Do you heal people at parties?
No. I heal people in the city.
What, are the parties in the city?
Yes.
How does
But
one
there's
get
no-
invited to parties?
Well,
I was not invited.
How does one get into the parties?
One is sent.
They're working.
As a healer
Who
at the
sent
party?
you?
No.
What function do you perform at the parties?
Entertainment.
You're a performer.
Performer.
like a bard, you recite or sing or dance.
No.
Do tricks with like magic,
Is
kind
it
of like
just
Rooney
the-
can do a little thing where
Is
you
a quarterstaff the only weapon he can fall on?
Right now we don't. It's just the tavern development.
Who sent you?
The master of
In which house?
the house. The big house.
Can you show us that?
Where?
No.
No.
So what's the entertaining thing then?
A game.
A game?
Like,
What happens in this game?
I'm sorry. I'm a healer.
yeah, no, but you also do
Mine
entertaining
is
things. Yep. I'm Oliver and I'm a city guard, but I also help out at the Reprieve. Like you can be more than one.
Oliver. I think she said too much.
He can relate.
Yes, I can. Really. I think it's part of my charm.
It is. We love that about you.
Sometimes I think I make life hard for y'all.
No.
You do.
Yeah.
That's on the back.
You of all people.
Games. Sorry.
Have you lived here long?
What? We're just. I'm under a year, I think.
Did you travel far?
Yeah, up and around region of because we don't necessarily have the coast road. I travel with my caravan. We were riding around all and up and down between the major cities that are left with the blight and all. But I'm actually out kind of on like a pilgrimage type thing.
Mm-hmm.
But we pretty much separate from the caravan for a little while for trying to. I was part of the like militia guard there, and then there's a particular kind of like prestigious rank that I was wanting to do, and it's all about kind of like going out and riding in front and scouting and stopping bad things from happening to get to the caravan.
Excellent.
Yeah.
I too have traveled far. I'm resting before I go on again.
Also
cool.
part of the game.
I'm sorry?
That's part of the game.
No. That is what people say, yes. I too have gone far, and I am resting before I go on again. The man over there, and they point at just a table over in the corner. He sat there. He said that. That is what people say, isn't it?
If they're doing it.
So it's just like
I mean, yeah. If
we got another tape recorder.
if that's been done, or if that's the plan.
The plan. I do not. You say things you have done.
And things that we want to do.
I have no desire to travel.
Okay, that's okay.
So you're not resting before you go on.
Yeah.
You're just
It's a video.
resting.
No.
No.
No, that is what he said. I have no desire to rest.
He being the man at the table.
Gotcha.
Well, that was more of a question.
That one was statement.
Do I need to go get him?
He's not there right now. There's no one at
There
that table.
was a man at a table at one time in existence that we are discussing.
This
Exactly.
is Bayor saying this.
Yeah. All right, look here's how this is for.
Okay, well, now that makes more sense.
Got
I
him.
was like, there was somebody over there, and I was like, yeah, are you seeing something I'm not? Because I don't get it.
I guess I do not either.
Well, at least we got that in common.
Yes.
Is,
Good.
Common ground.
is there someone looking for you right now?
I'm a healer.
Mhm.
My name's Harper.
That's, that's not fucking suspicious at all.
Yeah, we need to take you home.
You said you are. I'm sorry?
Do we need to take you home?
Well, I would,
They're gonna get up. Thank you for dinner.
Do you
And
know-
they're not. They're going to face entirely. Well, as far as you can tell.
yeah.
They're gonna face Adrian and start backing out the door.
Do you not want to go home?
Bye, I guess.
If you are in need of healing, please call me.
If you ever want to
How?
help stop a cult, stop by the Reprieve.
How do we call you?
I suppose that is another thing someone else wished to do.
How would we find you?
Find me.
Someone does wish to find you.
I'm sorry? I heard that from a woman in front of a shop. She was speaking to a young child and a man. A few streets over. I suppose she wished to call or to be called. They've stopped anyway.
Should we want to have dinner again? How do we make that happen?
Invite me.
How do we do that if you are not in front of us?
I suppose you will have to find me.
But you can't tell us where you're
Understood.
going.
Is there? So I patrol as a guard. I walk a certain path often. Do you do the same when you're out healing?
Sometimes, yes. Do you need to see my home to come and find me?
That would be excellent.
I mean, that would be
Yes.
helpful, yeah.
Okay. Then I suppose dinner is over.
Yeah, and we can also take you by the reprieve so you know where we're at if you need us.
Excellent.
Or the barracks. And you probably know where the barracks is at. That's the little island with all the bridges in the center of Yartar.
Yes.
So that one's easy.
Thank you all for coming. And they're going to turn around and kind of gesture.
One smoke.
Did we get a short rest?
The tower, yes, it's Rasmus Tower. It's a famous historical landmark that perhaps
Oh, yes.
Arlen would know about over.
It was
It did
awarded
well.
to you, yes?
Mm-hmm.
Kind of.
We renamed it the reprieve.
They let us rent it.
On very strict terms that this is not yours.
Rent.
Make any changes. This is a historic building.
Renovate the inside.
Grant?
They've just kind of repeated it. They're just standing there.
Rob.
I believe I understand. Do you wish to rob?
Do not. The city is robbing us.
I understand. Thank you all for coming.
But he was just saying the concept of rent is robbery. Oh.
All right. So
Thank you for coming.
I'm assuming
Thank you
you're
for
taking them somewhere. This side of
Were we
the
taking to dinner?
She is taking us to.
Yes.
I
You
believe
all
it
got
is
short
not
rest if you want.
so much my home as
Thanks, Tina.
the place I put back in.
It's a... Wow. Actually,
this is the poorer part of town.
Mhm.
This
Well,
is
might be
middle
getting
class.
short
Up here is
rest.
kind of middle class. Down here is very high
And
class.
of course.
Okay, is there anywhere abandoned?
just like
That would
the
be
entire
more
water
of
slowly
the
spinning.
lower class,
It was
especially
over
along
the
this
meal.
wall. It's a bunch of like
It was gonna be like
shacks, shanty
Lots
towns,
of grease in
that
there.
kind of stuff.
Okay,
Yeah.
we're going to an
I
abandoned.
don't have big barbecue.
So you've got two options for abandoned building. There are some that are along the river. You might find, and then you will most likely find them along the walls because those are the least safe place and people patrol there and things like that.
Okay, I want to get as far from the big house as possible.
Okay. So you could do down here in the River Tower district.
Yeah.
Okay. So we'll say down there.
The best part is that's where Oliver commonly patrolled when we first got to the place.
So this one. That doesn't matter. I can do it on this one.
Were you at the concert yesterday?
Right?
As we're approaching.
Concert.
Yes, a musical performance.
Russell starts
He,
mimicking his
he
parents'
entertains.
We are the same.
I'm not sure. I've asked, but I'm not sure. She also performs.
We are also the same.
Sure.
They're very pleased with that, and they kind of walk closer to Adrian. And kind of start to mirror a little bit how she walks. Not like completely mimicking, but like starts to look the same.
If you envision the bodies in the fish.
So that would be down here. Definitely nobody likes this place. It's near gate. Y'all's favorite gate. With your favorite gate guards.
Nope.
One is dead.
Not in one of them Oliver put down.
And you wonder why people think you're called.
Hey, go to guard and got promotions.
Just as the police were.
All right. So y'all make it all the way over here. Logically, it would probably make nah. Yeah, I don't know where y'all are going to know to do this. So you're all the way over here now.
Okay. We need a what?
Do we need PRT?
Probably.
Yes.
Should be what Dax is doing.
Yeah, it's just Rudy asking how.
He's wondering. He still hasn't heard what people think of us, and it's weighing on him a little bit.
Let me ask Dax and we'll see.
We're dope as PR.
We're dope as PR. Dope as dope as.
Okay.
So this is the big house?
No, this is my house.
Oh.
They knock on the door and then stand away for a second. And then after a count of like 5 or 6, they open the door and get.
Were you expecting someone?
It's polite to knock.
Russell
Yes.
walks up to the door.
I never walk at our house.
Yeah, I never knocked to go in my own room before.
It's our house.
In the middle of the street.
Took me way too long.
There's nothing in there. There's like a pile of stuff in a corner, and there's stuff drawn on the floor, like in chalk or soot, or it's all with stuff they've found. There's like a circle for a table and some little squares, and then a long, weird rectangle kind of in the corner for a bed. And like some other like rectangles and circles in various places.
Does Arlen have track marks?
It doesn't. It'd be really hard to get a needle in there, I think.
Spacious.
Bear's
rustic.
gonna pull out his pipe. Do you mind?
It is what people do, isn't it?
Perfect.
And they just kind of, welcome to my home.
I'm casting it
I like what you've done with the place.
This is my bed. This is my table and my chairs. Please have a seat if you would like.
It's a quaint one-room studio. No, I'm just kidding.
I'm more like gross and shabby.
Rooney sits across house. Awesome.
This is my cloak, and they hold up. It's like a nice cloak, but it's like not anything special. It's just very durable. I put it down. These are my books. Just a stack of books.
What do you read about?
Medicine. I'm a healer.
That now makes sense with the words that you needed help with.
Yes. I cannot help people if I do not know what is wrong.
Do you want to be a healer? Or is it just what you do?
I do not know the difference.
Well,
Not many of us do.
there are things people say or do. It's what you want to do.
It is what I want to do.
Not entertain.
I suppose.
What's in the corner?
He didn't have time to finish his breakfast.
Took it with him.
If you must find me, you may find me here in the evenings and the mornings. I'm not here at night. I'm not here in the day.
In the day, I'm assuming you're walking around town healing or looking for people that need help.
Yes.
Is there any magic in here?
Well, there's
Nice
Adrian's
place.
spear. And...
Technically, Adrian's spear, his slippers,
In his cloak?
and cloak.
And a vial of justice.
I think you have something.
I
And
have
your
a mask
Ilona,
and a
or
couch of chocolate
Ilohan
dust.
quiver or whatever. Russell was decked
It's not
out
chocolate dust.
for our level.
It's something dust.
The dust of disappearance.
Yeah, he's got a vial of the justice.
Mm.
Too.
There's no none of that mute aura coming from Russell anymore either.
Good to know. It's a lovely place.
Thank you.
And we're just kind of looking at it. So what were you drawing?
This is my table. These are my chairs. This is my shelf and my bed. This is, I believe it is called a lamp.
Or are those just drawn on the ground?
Yeah. It's not even detailed. It's like, one is a circle. The lamp is a little circle. The
Triangle.
shelf is just a rectangle by a wall.
Oh, okay. Do you want the actual things to put in here? Like, is this the floor plan? Like, what you want to put?
What I want to put.
This
This is what things are. They are on the ground.
True, but would you like something that is more than a representation of it, the actual thing? You could set something maybe a little higher up, or set yourself or somebody else a little higher up. Huh?
You want something 3-dimensional?
It's like, yes, 3-dimensional, but it's like that, you know.
If you put any more stuff in here, it'd become cluttered.
Yes. I have no need for anything else.
Bear's gonna step outside.
well, I guess that's fair.
No face, no furniture.
No problems.
That's actually like engraved on the back like a tattoo, shoulder tattoo.
Do you show Arlen the reprieve?
Yeah,
I mean,
that is the polite thing. That is
I was gonna say, did we do that first, or we went over there first?
I didn't know that you were going across town.
Right. Well, I thought we were gonna stop there, show, and then head over to the domicile. But if not,
Yeah, it doesn't matter at this point.
no, you're good. I mean,
So this
we're
is
here
the
now.
reprieve. It's up here in the top corner. It is a 4-story tower. You enter through the bottom, and it looks like a place of business. There's a desk there, like a table. You can see where it might be manned normally. And if y'all do a grand tour, you can explain what you see in each of y'all's rooms. If not, we can just kind of gloss over that and deal with it another time.
I think you said you're gonna try to make it right, so we can try to take the time.
That was
until
me
next
subtly
time.
seeing if y'all thought about it, and I guess I'm taking notes, but no, you're good.
And, yeah, so that, and I'll point to the giant crocodile head that's been mounted. We got it out of the sewer, so it wouldn't hurt anybody.
With the bonsai tree in its mouth. The poorly cut bonsai tree. Someone messed it up.
But if you need us, this is where you could find most of us at various points of any given day, or Dax. That's Dax. Dax.
Dex
His
is
day
in
off.
there.
Yeah, this is the weekend he's off.
He's mounted on the wall,
Well,
too.
Just
This
pull
is our
the
Dax.
stake out. Okay, activate. And normally Dax, he's a half-orc gentleman. He stands behind the counter when he's working. He'll take notes for people that need us,
Sometimes.
or he'll get charmed by a fae.
Bear leans in a little bit. Like, yeah,
I mean, it happened.
you're right.
Actually, yeah, we should go check to see if anyone's dropped anything off. Oliver will go behind the counter and like a little messages box and see if there's anything in it.
Sure, what the hell? Roll an investigation.
That doesn't look like anyone.
I'm over his shoulder.
Yeah.
That's a nat 1, so I'll re-roll that.
Are you looking down at him?
I'm like behind him looking.
I
He's
rolled-
with-
looking down.
I rolled a 17 for a 16.
The reason why I asked is because you did like this. I'm the only other creature here that is 6 feet tall.
Yeah, you're the only other one that's above 5'6".
Correct. So I'm seeing if I can see the top of your head.
Oh yeah, there's a little indentation. They've like, it looks like they've packed like some mud in there or dirt, and there's like little fuzzy grass starting to grow in it.
Didn't say anything. Doesn't change. It's just,
Do you bend, or is it you more lean?
It's
How
more like
flexible, I guess, is the question.
more like a kneel and like a. He said we, so we're looking.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. No, it's blank paper. Nothing new.
Nope.
But that probably makes sense because if Dax has been off today, no one's been here.
Excellent detective work.
I mean, that's why the head detective put me on the last case.
Exactly right.
Good work, Soren.
He did specify you and your friends, but we're not gonna go there.
Well, we're here now. Do you need us to help you get back to your home?
I believe I can find it. It is, however, the day.
The day of.
I must work.
Oh. Healing during the day.
Well, I mean, I openly kind of patrol wherever today, so I can tag along.
Just the next day?
So, yeah, y'all woke up after the whole Fey Realm incident. Y'all went to go talk to the Fey Embassy. On your way to talk to Kokori, you were interrupted, and so y'all gone probably 2 or 3 hours worth of traveling back and forth.
Understood.
So you're probably looking at one-ish right
Yeah,
now.
we're at lunchtime.
Perfect.
Well, I'm gonna go patrol
Wander
with Arlen. So
Okay.
I don't know what y'all are doing, but
Anything better to do?
Does anybody want to do anything more significant before we kind of fast forward a day or two ahead to his Kokori thing?
I don't.
I mean, during that day or two, Russell would be scouting for his side project.
Okay.
Bayor would pull Russell to the side or go up to his attic or something and, like, is it somewhere safe?
Yes.
No questions then, but questions now. What'd you need it for?
Non-detection.
For yourself, I hope. Okay. If you need any more help. Yes, he just slinks back down the ladder.
Russell makes for good podcasting.
Yeah.
Just lots of nods.
Adrian. Okay.
She's trying to stay out of trouble. Because she doesn't know what else happened in the Feywild, so she's
Yeah.
keeping it to herself.
Who else is going to show up and be
Yeah.
like, you mother?
Arlen.
They've started showing up at the tower during the day and just hanging out around it.
Okay.
And then at night going and, you know,
Mysteriously.
kind of doing their job. Like doing their little watching thing around the tower. And then at night they go to the rest of the city.
You hear reports of Dax. Like, this is like a creepy statue outside. Just...
Yeah, no, that's fine.
Russell puts up a crudely written no loitering sign.
Well, I don't know what that means. So
So, Dex,
Next time he's around, you're like, what is this?
you gotta help us out.
sign?
We have heard recently that our reputation, or possibly the vibe we put out, or maybe known for, might be bad or nefarious. Could you tell us anything about that you may have heard? Or
Well, I mean, it's a mixture. You deal with important people, so some of them don't like you and they say nasty things, and some of them like you.
Dex, put down your sending stone while we're talking. Okay.
You're not the boss of me.
I am the boss of you.
Damn.
got him.
Just kidding. Oh. Okay, so it's a mix. We do deal with important people, but have you heard anything actually bad? Like rumors or anything nefarious?
Roll me 3 1d10s.
Okay.
You could say roll 3d10.
Yeah, I don't need 3d10 added together. I just need 3 different 1d10s.
8. Fair. 8. 1.
Roll the 8 one more time.
Both 8s? Or just one of the 8s?
Just one of the 8s. So it's not a duplicate.
1.
Jesus Christ, man.
I'm trying, bro. All right, 9.
Okay.
1, 8, 9.
Yeah, no, ooh. There's a couple not good ones in here.
It's okay. Do you mind telling me what they are?
Yeah, I mean, so
Teaching you to
one of the
hit the
cool
right
things
button.
I've heard is the good ones is Rooney's apparently an apprentice to Grigori, and Grigori's on the council, so that makes him kind of almost royalty.
Really? Interesting. And what are the bad ones?
Well, you're a cult who kidnaps kids for cultist reasons, and you blamed it on the poor noblewoman.
I could. Okay, yeah. What's the next one? If there are more.
This one's not exactly a rumor, but Adrian, is targeted for murder, but she passed it off to Jessica, and Jessica got killed.
Yeah, no, I was there. I saw that.
So, I mean, technically,
It's not what happened, but
I mean, that is kind of what happened.
she didn't really pass it off. It was more someone else
I mean,
targeted.
didn't she
Adrian.
stand over the body and say that was attempted murder of me?
You know, Dax, I'm gonna level with you. That's exactly what she said, but that never leaves us outward.
I mean,
Capiche?
okay, do the boss.
But
Roll it inside.
not right. That's gonna be a 19.
Yeah, not very happy about that one.
Well, here's the deal. You deal with bad people or important people, bad stuff's going to happen. Has someone tried to get Jessica back? We do live in a city that has very powerful people in it.
That costs way too much.
How much?
A minute had passed, so
It's beyond the 300, I know that, but
yeah, I want to say it's like
is the next thing True Resurrection?
no,
Or is there one in between?
there's one in between, but I don't know what it is. I'm looking it up right now.
There is just Resurrection.
Right, but I'm trying to figure out how much it was.
That's a 7th level spell, so.
Okay.
Oh, no. It's a diamond worth 1,000 gold pieces. The target has to be dead no more than a century.
Yeah, so still 1,000 gold pieces.
Okay. Okay. Good to know.
Y'all ballers, and y'all don't. I think y'all could combine to 1,000. Yeah.
I mean, we
Not
just
yet.
had 60 that got put to something.
What?
So it wasn't for Jessica's wife.
Good to know. I'll work on that.
Oh.
Okay. Well. Yeah, don't mind the creepy statue thing.
So did y'all blame it on the noblewoman?
What? No. What? Blame what on the noble one?
The kidnapping? I've seen you with 2 kids.
Yeah, we saved them from. Now you have to help me out here. I forgot where they actually were from.
Wasn't that from one of the cults?
No, the 2 kids he's talking about, Emily and Olivia
Yeah.
from
What
the
did we say?
Feywild.
No,
No,
what did we
but-
save them from initially?
That was the first session. From them initially, they were Fix's friends, and Fix was taking care of them.
Right.
Fix got taken to.
That's right.
But is he referencing this last mission?
No, he's saying he's seen you around with 2 kids, and he heard rumors that you kidnapped kids and you blamed it on an open.
Right. No. Yeah, we don't blame children. That was actually a Fae who kidnapped them, and we got them out of the Feywild after she adopted them and took them to the Feywild.
So you don't kidnap kids?
No.
I'm just kidding.
I mean,
I'm just sorry.
Is that a selling point?
because that raise our reputation by 1.
All better?
Yeah. But okay, well, possibly it's one of your assignments or assistants, or just something you might be able to help us with, is make that not be as have us have a
What
bad
do you want me to say?
reputation. Huh?
What do you want me to say? The whole beating up that fallen angel's gone a long way. You know, getting this tower.
Yeah, no, that's very true. How about this? Just squashing the bad ones.
Well, what if that's true? I don't know why.
Well, how about this? Why don't you let me know when you hear one, and then we'll confirm.
All right.
We can check in once a week or something. We'll have
Yeah.
we'll have a quick pod meeting. We'll catch up weekly and go through or something and see what we got to do about
I hate
rumors
pod
specifically.
meetings. Why do we always have to have pod meetings?
It's something that I've studied in several books that it doesn't really matter, and it actually doesn't make a whole lot of sense. But
I mean, it's not like we do a lot. Like
that's true.
maybe 1 or 2 clients a week. It's like, why do I have to meet up with you and tell you how my day went?
Because I care about you and how we're doing.
Oh, that's so sweet.
I wish Russell could speak independently. Because he would be telling Dax also fucking this dude fucking is such an asshole. Because we fucking pay you.
It's all good.
Thank you, Dax.
He's a little salty at the moment. He just remembered.
Right. And has there been anybody else recently who needed something?
Not today.
Okay.
Because he was off the past
No,
days.
no, you're good. You're good. Thank you.
Right. Anybody else? Before he did, obviously you.
I do. I have something I want to say before that.
Okay, go for it.
When I see Dax now, I'm gonna start using my fate presence to try and charm him. To see if I can get him to build up some little resistance.
What's funny is that won't work, but go for it.
No,
It'll be fun
it won't.
to do.
But we'll see.
But make sure you understand.
Oh no, Johnny, get it.
Me, the
Rooney
Johnny.
is like,
Johnny.
this screwed us. He needs to
He's
understand.
a liability. He doesn't learn, we put him down.
Liability, conflict of interest.
Will this be something that Dax will know eventually?
Well, I mean,
My fate presence is
Yeah.
not one that they start to.
Right.
Or not. He might
That's right.
not know why he
Depends
likes me.
on how-
for a second at a time.
Gotcha. Yeah. And the only reason I'm asking is because if Dax comes to me and says, "Oh yeah, Rooney's he's just trying to charm me all the time," and I'm like, what does this mean? But then we would talk about it like adults.
Make it scary.
You can talk about it like an adult.
That's from most of the sessions. I think I'm talking about it like an asshole. Oh, I love it.
And I might ask you what you think Garland's up to in evenings. But
In the evenings.
yeah,
first time, successful.
I know what happened. Is that what you're
Fantastic.
saying was successful? Oh, I
Oh,
charmed
no.
him
Yeah, you tried.
successfully.
I thought we were having a conversation
really
with Dax, and I was,
Charming
like,
Dax.
I was like, oh god, what did I walk myself into?
Rooney's breaks it. So my God.
I'm not doing anything about it. I'm just
Okay.
turning on the fate presence. I don't use it most of the time anyway. So
Didn't even talk.
it's a short rest
He did-
feature. Yeah, I'm just within 10 feet of.
So what you're doing is you're training him. Sometimes he's
Pavlov.
happy when he sees you, sometimes he's not, and so now he's just basing how he feels that day off of how he felt when he saw you.
Is there a Pavlov mechanic in D&D?
You sprinkle some pixie dust on him. What you see?
All right. Anybody before we go jump over to Gregory?
Well, you said you'd ask Russell what he thinks Arlen's up to in the evening or at night.
Yeah.
You said Arlen's hanging around in the mornings and the evenings.
In the mornings and the evenings, Arlen is at home. During the day, Arlen is at the tower.
When would you ask this?
Probably after, probably the day after, just because, thinking on this creature that we met.
Rude.
I find out. And that
Do you think it's worth it? I don't want to waste your time. I'm just. I guess we do have 2 more days.
could be anybody.
That's the only original thought Russell's had.
You've just heard Russell's true voice. And when presumably you're hanging, or Arlen's hanging around, Russell would attempt to stealthily follow when they leave in the evening to go home. Wait around their house until they leave and try to follow them around at night to see what they're up to.
Okay.
Roll a stealth check. This is at night.
I mean, I'd probably have to roll a stealth check to actually like successfully follow without being spotted.
Right, but I'm saying this is at night. You said right.
Well, it will be evening, so how early in the evening are they going home?
Like when the sun starts to go down.
So yeah, it'd be probably not at an advantage yet because it's not dark. Like it's not in darkness. So. If it's close enough to dim light, they could like. That'll be a dirty 20.
You catch him.
When we get home, Ron does the knock thing, and then opens it and stands on the outside and goes, "Welcome." You came to my home, yes?
You just hear the skittering away. Or the warm feet.
Oh, that's gross. I hated that.
Are you unhappy
So
with your
nasty.
tower?
No.
Do you wish to come in?
You're stuck in that awkward friend house. And you're like,
It's a tape recorder and a speaking cell.
We're in an echo chamber.
They're both just gonna be sitting there just.
You are missing the word.
Yes.
Can you sign? Your hands.
These can't. You're
He
close.
doesn't know it yet.
I mean, I'd say you're close.
Get those human hands.
Well, I'm thinking charades,
Oh.
actually. You are.
What are you fucking doing?
That word is to create a fence, yes?
No. Night.
Yes.
Where are you going?
I'm going to meet people. First, I go home. This is what people do. They go home after work. Then I leave again for work.
you're more than welcome to roll an insight check at any point.
Day. Healing. Night. Healing.
And learning, yes. Would you like to come in?
Russell's like fucking creeped out by this thing, so he's just like standing awkwardly like
Can I make an
15
insight
feet away.
The door shuts and we just hear this.
Oh.
Russell was never seen again.
Oh,
now
He has a-
feathers in the dirt.
Some feathers.
11.
11. You're both kind of hard to read.
I mean, I'll attempt to roll a deception because he is unnerved by this thing, but he doesn't want to appear unnerved. Hey, what's deception? You can tell he is uncomfortable.
Oh,
But
you
he's kind
are
of shifty.
suspicious of me.
Yes.
Why?
See, I feel like that part's kind of apparent.
I am confused.
Me too.
You do not know me.
Arlen.
Yes. You do not know me, so you are suspicious of me.
Yes.
I do not know you. I should be suspicious of you.
Yes.
Would you like to come in?
God damn, man. I'm just picturing this in my mind. Fuck. Russell's like,
It's dimly lit.
Unfortunately, I don't have a face. So,
no, I mean,
oh, I can help. Thaumaturgy. Eyes. Mouth.
Not quite level.
Russell,
They're different species. One is like a cat eye, and one's a
Do
human.
you know those YouTube videos where you
Wanting
shoot
to be
the
a
mouth
goat's
and-
eye.
You're like the angry orange.
Russell sees that and goes,
I'll see you around. And just turn and leave.
Wait, I am helping. We must understand one another.
Yeah, so like,
Russell stops with his back. It's just...
I see by your eyes you are nervous, yes?
He's just waiting. He's waiting.
He's just like...
you turn around and just right up on
He's waiting for night to come so he can just go invisible.
He just stands there until it disappears. No.
Okay, when you turn around, they change the face to that of like a mother's who looks concerned, aiming for gentle and unassuming.
Through deceptive means. I'm just saying.
It's a mom's face on this block.
Okay, like okay, so that's like the vibe I'm going for, but it's like it looks like a sort of a woman's face. Really, it's just eyes and a mouth. They're sort of round. They all match now,
It's at least symmetrical.
and they're holding their hands up.
These are the features of the people they've killed.
The souls they've stolen. Russell holds his hands up.
I am not suspicious.
A dog walks by.
Hard disagree.
How can I prove?
Just be.
You
Is it dimish light?
Yeah, because it's probably about an hour 15 from your place, from the tower to her place, so their place.
Alright, Russell's like legit at this point. He's just gonna hands up and kind of dart off and try to duck their sight and just physically break the line of sight.
Do you have dark vision?
No.
Okay. Simple enough, because it's now dark and you have your stuff.
And he's just fucking fully off. Like, he's not gonna follow them tonight. He's just like, nope. This is...
This is what I'm picturing. I just texted everybody.
no.
This is exactly what I was thinking.
You're nervous.
No.
like, you're nervous. Russell turns around a bit.
That's the thumbnail.
You just murder him. Just murder him. You're suspicious, and that's it. That's the whole thing.
Just the I'm not suspicious. Would you like to come in?
Oh, that was good.
Okay, they kind of stand there for a second, and then just turn around.
Work in the morning.
Knock.
We're done. 5 seconds.
Yeah, with how easily they clocked him immediately, he's just like, nope, I'm not gonna fuck around until I understand this thing a little better.
They do their
Just
routine thing.
following the thing, fucking around at night, he'd just be like, I can never tell if it's looking at me.
That is true. Oh, you know, it walked backwards the entire time.
It was Harlan's just staring at him and he has no idea the entire time he's followed.
Yep.
All right.
Yeah.
You go to Gogoi alone or with the group?
I would bring one other person with me.
Do it, Drake. Please don't say Adrian, because she's not here anymore.
God.
If that is who
You
you
should
would
say
bring,
me.
that's fine.
You take me.
You know what?
He's like, what the fuck?
I can't deal with the interaction.
Just send me.
I'm gonna bring Bay.
All right.
All right, well, have a seat.
Bayor, I was curious if Bayor could try the bowl thing you did last time.
Okay.
You guys smoking a bowl?
Just put
Bowl
like
thing?
a drop of your blood in there.
Yeah, I'll take out a dagger and.
We're good. We're good. Awesome.
Yeah.
I'm concerned about the whole group, but I felt like one at a time was probably a better way to do that.
Maybe heads up next time. What happens if he wasn't?
What would have happened if I showed up and wasn't?
I mean, ultimately, I would kill both of you. But...
Right. Like you wouldn't.
But now we're allies, right? I mean,
yeah. I'm saying.
I'm just trying to teach you how to be polite.
I'm sorry.
All right, have a seat. Don't interrupt.
Pulls out a long, thin metal rod and a hammer.
Do I need to like close my eyes or?
Yes.
He just pulls out two electrical things.
No.
I have this experimental procedure. No, so I'm going to cast a spell on you. I need you not to resist it.
Stop resisting. Got it. Give me a second.
Wise words.
Oliver's just there. That's pretty wise.
Hey guys.
It's like,
You cast a spell on you. After a few minutes, he just is done. He's just rubbing his brow, the bridge of his nose, and he's just like, "Boy, what did you get yourself into?"
So did it not work? Or
No,
am I
it
giving you a
worked.
migraine?
No, it worked just fine.
Great.
So basically, and I'm going to tell you this in more detail later, but since it's almost 11 o'clock, we'll go through the clip notes. Leah separated you from them. So they appeared somewhere else. You went with them.
Okay.
There you see what you assume. Well, she tells you this is what it is. Map's castle. It was under assault by a legion of devils. And she said, when the time comes, I want you to be there and be ready to say that you were a witness to the devils breaking the accords with the Winterfell.
Okay.
Now, next section, if you want, you can play that out. You can ask questions and Leah can answer and stuff. Because Grigori will tell you what was proceeded. But that is the gist of it. It ended with her killing a few of them, laying them at your feet, show you that they're real, which then got their attention. And they started chasing you. And eventually that led to them chasing the party.
Yeah.
And y'all left being chased.
Did we see Cheney Boy? Or does...
No, but Oliver makes a smart ass comment. Something along the lines of, there's more of them as they were being chased. So you can assume something happened, but no. He's not in that group itself.
Would you be able to cast it again on him to see their perspective of it, if that's something you're open to?
yeah, of course.
Okay. I'll have to actually do that next time because
Yeah.
I didn't really think about Kale.
Grigori or Isaac?
That's Isaac.
Both.
Yeah. I just did a couple of suspicious things to make you hopefully tear each other apart. But yeah.
Oh boy. Okay.
Well, guys, it was fun.
I'm very happy I have that interaction on tape.
Wait, which?
All of
Oh.
We're